Alrighty then. And we are back. And the only reason I'm on is because Phenomenon Radio happened to end up being a replay tonight. Why, you ask? Well, literally, minutes before we went on the air, I called Nick Redfern. And Nick said, Bill, I don't know if I can do the show tonight. Something just happened. I said, what happened? And unfortunately, as Nick was preparing to go on the show, someone, and he lives in Texas, someone actually hit the wrong pedal, backed up into his vehicle, smashed his bumper, caused some damage, and Nick had to pretty much give a rain check for the show, and we rescheduled him for November 30th. For some reason, Linda Moulton Howe and myself just have the worst luck getting Nick on. This is the second time. The first time he was sick with bronchitis, and this time he literally had an accident outside of his home where his car suffered some damage. The main thing is, number one, Nick was not in the vehicle at the time of the accident. Second, it's just a car. The damage will be replaced. The main thing is that Nick will be okay, and he'll resolve the issue. He's waiting for the police. He's waiting for the insurance company. We all been through that. Well, hopefully not all of us have been through that, but some of us had. So instead of me doing KGRA live right now with Linda Moultonhowe, and I had all my notes. They were all sitting in front of me, all ready to go. I bought a music stand so I don't have to hold paper in my hand as I'm reading intros and outros during her show. So I was all set and ready. I even speed rushed the delivery of this music stand. But I'll tell you one thing. It makes it a lot easier for me to not be able to hold anything in my hand or use anything on the computer. I could just cue in the music on KGRA, get the stuff going, read it on air, then go to ads. So it really made it a lot easier just to be hands-free, so to speak, to be able to do a show and just read the text on printed paper, which, Race, if you're listening, you're going to pay me for ink. Because now I'll just have to save these notes. I don't know if I'll produce that show. Race may be back. Another reason is it's clearing up nicely here. I checked the radar. I said, you know what? It's looking pretty nice out. These clouds are moving away, and it's going to clear up nice, and it's crispy cold out there. It is no joke here. It is chilly. Let me see. I can't see my phone. It's going down like to the low 40s tonight. I'm like shivering. And just I heard you lost. Yeah, but you know what? Bill did pretty good. Axe Jello. Bill did really good on Family Feud the other night. I am just waiting to do it again. And maybe Saturday night after I'm done with all the shows. Or maybe tomorrow, because I haven't heard from Jill Hansen yet. So I might be having an early night tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. Unless Jill contacts me with some guest information, which it's already Thursday night. Doesn't look good. So maybe tomorrow I just have to do a couple of hours of live shows, and then I'm back to doing Skywatches if it's nice. Now, the weekend is starting to look really bleak. They're calling for Saturday night into Sunday, really. A lot of heavy rain here. Tropical moisture working up the northeast. And it's just going to be downright nasty up here. So the Skywatch is not looking good for Saturday night. So if anything, I might have to do it tomorrow night. And we'll see. So, I don't want to scare nobody. So, I'm sure a lot of you, well, some of you maybe, not a lot, some, saw my crazy Christmas video. Yes, I have started. Why, you ask? Bill, it's not even Halloween. I haven't even picked a turkey out yet. Well, here's the issue. For Thanksgiving, I have tons of family and friends that come over for dinner. We're talking 20 people. Now, it's tradition for me to have all the Christmas decorations up when they come for Thanksgiving. Why? Because a lot of these people I won't see for Christmas. And we kind of had that theme so they can see the house all set up for Christmas. So that's pretty much why I do it. Because the kids come over, they see all the Christmas stuff, they get excited. Some early gifts are exchanged because we won't see these people again till probably after the holidays. Because we all know people have different plans for the holidays. So the one time, well, actually there's two times I really have people over. And that's Thanksgiving and New Year's Eve. Because I have a rockin' party over here. Oh, forget it. KGRA won't see me for days. And that's the one day I can have an excuse to blast my music with no worries about red and blue lights out front of the house and the trees or in the house. And we don't have to worry about that. So that's a party night. So those are the two real, all that I'm talking about for the winter months. Summer, it's just nuts here. But that's why you see me go crazy outside with the Christmas stuff. And I'm not even done out there. And I still got to do inside. I only got one tree up. I still got to put another tree. I still got to put all the other decorations. So it takes me weeks. Some people, it takes months. They start in August. If you ever seen some of these houses I have in New York City, where they start like in August, and you're like, what the? But when it comes to Christmas, that house is where people gather and they just stop to look. Matter of fact, there was this one home on Pelham Parkway in the Bronx. They would go all out. Actually, Mariah Carey said, "Wow, this is awesome." She actually used it as a backdrop for one of her videos back in the day. So don't be. There are people like me that go to the extreme for Christmas. Now, I know like Lorraine, she really enjoys Halloween. For Halloween for here, since I'm so secluded, it's irrelevant. There are no sidewalks up here on the roads. There is no access. It would be creepy just to try to walk down my 120-foot driveway in the dark just to get to my house. I've been living here over 10 years, never had a trick-or-treater. It's just too secluded. So that's why I don't do it. So there is a method to the madness, and there's reasoning, and that is why. And I just want to say there's a lot of things going on up here. There was things on the news about the malls, because what happens is my neighbor usually took her kids. They're twins. They're 11 years old. She would take them to the malls. Well, now there's a lot of concern about the state that we live in, the threats. She's afraid to even go to the mall because there's been alerts up here about possible activity, heinous, whatever we would, nefarious plans toward malls. So she backed off. Also, there's these insane individuals that are now poisoning the candy and using opiates. So you have to be really careful taking them out to go trick-or-treating. You're better off just having a nice party at home, buying them all the candy they want, spend a nice evening at home, and watch some movies, age-appropriate, obviously, and just have a good time. Or have parties on the weekend where you can invite everyone. It's unfortunate that we live in that kind of climate, atmosphere, environment. It's just horrible. So I hope everybody has a great Halloween and enjoys it. Now, we're going to have a really special show, as I mentioned here, the other Skywatch. Saturday night on Don Ecker's show, there's going to be a special first 2 hours. It's going to be a 3-hour show. It's going to start at 7 Eastern Time on KGRAradio.com. I can't tell you what it is. I can't even say more than that because I was almost going to give it away. All I can say is stay tuned and tune in. And if the weather cooperates, I will definitely play that live on a Skywatch. But the listeners are in for a special treat. Now, tomorrow night, Bruce Maccabee. That's going to be interesting. Bruce Maccabee is going to be the guest with Don Ecker at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. 2 hours. And there's a history there. So there's going to be fireworks. That's all I can say. And then Alan Pacheco is going to be on from 7 to 8. And then Grant Cameron is going to be on 10 to midnight on Saturday. And I'm still waiting to find out a confirmation for Commander Cobra's guest on Sunday. So that's pretty much what's going to be happening on KGRA for the weekend. All right, so I'm going to say hello to everybody that's watching on YouTube, and let's just do shout-outs quickly to YouTube chat. We have Elise, Caleb, Carmen, and Mauricio. And I hope, Mauricio, you're doing well. I know you've been going through some tough times lately, but just remember, we're all here for you. And hello to Daryl, D, who I got to get revenge on Family Feud. And believe me, you were on our minds, or at least on mine. Even though we lost, we made it tough. It was a do or die. It was 6-6. Do or die. So Skype hung tough. And Amanda, as always, did a tremendous job as host. And she was the one asking the questions. And I was able to participate, which was a lot of fun. And I'm telling you, like Jello said, and Heidi, I went back and listened to it. It was hysterical. It was funny just listening to it. Especially the question about the movie theater. It was insane. So we'll be doing that in the near future. I believe that P&K Space Imaging is streaming, and I think Mark is over there. So go check that out. Go to P&K Space Imaging, and they're all hanging out over there. Over here, I'm debating if I want to do KGRA or just play music and just hang out for a little bit because I'm not staying up all night. I got to get up early for KGRA. And as you can see, the skies cleared up really nice. So, let me keep going with the list. And hello to Kenneth and Christina and Elsie Stuther. And who else do we got in there? Some people are popping in. Dapple Ben. Dana. What's up, Dana? And Jello and Sarah. What's going on, Sarah? I was actually asking about you the other night. I was like, where is Sarah? And she's playing hooky. That's all I'll say. She's somewhere playing hooky. I won't say where, but she's playing hooky. And Sarah, I'm dying to see your new artwork. People, I'm telling you, you got to go check out her channel. Sarah, S-A-R-A-H, Fezio, F-E-Z-I-O. The artwork she does is incredible. I mentioned this to her. I've been to galleries in Manhattan, in Soho, the Village. I can't even understand some of the artwork that goes on display there and the amount of money that they're asking for it in comparison to what Sarah does. And to me, just my own personal taste and opinion, it's mind-blowing and unbelievable, her artwork. You need to go check out her YouTube site. And then, of course, we know Jello's constructing his house. And you can go to Obsessed House on YouTube, and you could see the house being built. It's pretty cool stuff. And then let's keep going. We have Shawnee and Trax and Victor. So hello to everybody in YouTube chat. So let's see. Another artist. Yes, she is amazing. Seriously, she's simply amazing. Then Al Santoriga of the Bronxville Paranormal Society. He got in contact with me yesterday. He went back to Nuclear Lake and he said, well, let me see what he wrote me. I don't want to misquote. Let me just... Somebody just messaged me. All right, let's see. Let's go back to him. Past messages. He says he's got to tell me what happened at Nuclear Lake on the 14th. They had stuff happen that they never experienced before. And he wants to come over next week and check out some evidence. And I'm in for that. So I told him, okay. So hopefully next week sometime, maybe we'll get an update from Al Santoriga, Bronxville Paranormal Society, and he'll come on. We'll go over the evidence, and maybe we'll come on the show and talk about it. But I'm sure he's going to wait till the whole team goes through it, so at a later date sometime. And I would have loved to have gone to Nuclear Lake, but right now I'm strapped. I can't go nowhere. The other day, it was a couple of days ago, we had really, really nasty weather here. I think it was Monday. The skies got dark. It was thundering. The winds were whipping at like 50 miles per hour gusts. I was like, what is going on? And I came home, and luckily I came home because I lost power for a split second. Now, in that split second, that flicker, I lost the station. So this is why I can't go out. It's instances like that. What if I'm out to the store and KGR race, there's a power outage in my house and the station drops? This is what makes it such a commitment 24/7, even when you're not going live on the air. You still have to be mindful of any other issues that can cause the streams to drop. So that's why I can't pretty much go anywhere. And I got to stay home and miss all the fun. I would have loved to have gone to Nuclear Lake this Tuesday upcoming for Halloween. We did that 3 years ago. Oh, I would have loved to have gone there for that, just to have the fun at night on Halloween at Nuclear Lake. Just that being the day would have been fun. So, excuse me. Anyway, that's what's going on. Let's see. Me and Eric is my good friend from Massachusetts. He is the state director of MUFON there. we have something planned when he comes for Thanksgiving weekend. And believe me, you'll all find out soon enough. So yeah, I'm like in lockdown. I'm on house arrest. I can't even leave my house. It's like I have a KGRA bracelet around my leg. If I go out of the perimeter, beep, 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 Race knows right away. Bill, get back to the station. Oh, my, oh, my. Yes, but I tell you, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I have so much fun doing what I do and engaging with all the hosts and the guests. And tell you, I wouldn't trade it. Wouldn't trade it for nothing. Because it's a lot of fun dealing with them all. They're great people who I have the utmost respect for. So it's just awesome to be able to do this. It's work, but it's pleasurable. I mean, who wants to have a job that's no fun? I mean, that's the whole point. You want to do something that you want to do and not want to not to do, because then it really stinks. You always want to try a job, work in an employment situation where at least you're happy doing what you do. We all seek to get that. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. Anyway, let's see. If it's not going on. Remember, a lot of these blinking things that happen in the sky are just iridium satellites reflecting off, the sunlight's reflecting off of them. And good night to Caleb. The stream might self-destruct if I start to play music, but have a great night to Caleb. I got to go back, and I think that was a leaf, by the way. I didn't see what you guys are describing on the screen, but you're going to see things floating down from the trees in the wind. A lot of it's going to be leaves now because we're in that stage, which is really unusual because since it's been so unusually warm, I would say there's still 70-80% of the leaves still on the trees. It's freaking me out. It's actually freaking me out because I have a major issue to deal with that. I have to wait till every leaf falls off those trees. Every one. Before I can take the tarp off the pool, drain the pool down, and then winterize it. Because I had a very bad situation happen last year when I rushed it. I had winterized my swimming pool, had it all drained down below the outflow, etc., the skimmer. Then this year, when I went to open the pool, I had what looked like an absolute swamp, a muddy brown swamp. And I was like, what the? Yeah. What happened was all the leaves that I did not remove, that was sitting on the top of the winterized cover, well, in the snow, it just bleached all the leaves and it drained right into the water. I will not go through that again. So I have a new plan, a new idea, and I'm always coming up with ideas because I'm creative that way. I created this tarp canopy construction over my pool, but it's sitting 4 feet above the pool walls so that all the leaves can blow off of it, and it's at an angle where the water can drain off and not sit on this canopy. So right now my pool is sparkling clean, clear. Once all the leaves fall, I'll remove it, winterize the water, drain it down, and then properly cover it. So that's where I'm at right now. And usually I'm done by now. So the leaves by not falling is absolutely driving me insane because I know it's going to happen. It's going to turn 30s or 40s out there, and I'm going to be draining a pool. And I got to drain my underground pipes. I got to use the suction, get all the water out, then put the antifreeze in the lines. There's a special antifreeze for pools that it's biodegradable and it's not harmful, that if any of that residue gets back in the pool, it's not harmful to humans. So I still got to drain the sand pump, which is huge. I have a lot of work out there. That's why I did Christmas, because at least that's out of the way. And when all the leaves fall, now I can focus on getting the pool done. So it's one of those things where you're working to try to fit everything in proportion, where time is everything. So it's insane, and that's what I've got to do before the real cold hits, which will be probably by mid to late November. That's when we start getting the 20s. Yeah, you can say the 20s at night. Because right now, it's going down to the low 40s, soon to be 30s. So, a lot of work going on here. Anyway, just want to say hello to everybody again that's watching on YouTube. This is just an ordinary Skywatch. We could see some still residual activity from the Orionids, but I'm not staying up till 3 in the morning to find out. Anything we see now is probably not relative or related to Orion. Now, we do have the Leonids November 17th, Friday night. And we do have the Geminids Wednesday, December 13th. Hopefully it'll be clear for that one. That's the big one. 100 to 120 an hour. That's the one I'm waiting for. So hopefully it will be clear. The weather will cooperate, and we'll be able to see a nice, beautiful Skywatch here. Jeff is saying it snowed where he is. I don't know where you are. I don't want to know. Don't bring it my way. I don't want to hear the word snow. That's too early for me. I still got to deal with leaves. Now, I remember about, when did Superstorm Sandy hit? It was around Halloweenish, if I remember. There was actually 2 storms that we got around Halloween. One was almost a snowstorm one year here. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Superstorm Sandy happened around Halloweenish time. Might have been the day before. I would have to look at the dates. So it's not unusual for snow to happen up here either, especially at night, because the temperatures just drop. And Christina, I will check it out later. I just can't do it right now. But I will do it when I check out the video afterwards. Where's this blink? Oh, they're talking about the blinking red light. I see those quite a bit actually on here. I've caught them a lot in the past. I have seen them. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, Dana remembers the Halloween snowstorm. I wonder where Dana's from. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about. About inner tube on cement blocks. What are they talking about here? Arlo. Let me scroll up and see what he means by that. But no, I don't want no snow. No snow here. Now, I didn't see it, so I will definitely rewind. I am recording, by the way. I am recording the stream. In the event that I do start playing music and I have to delete the video, at least I'm recording everything that's going on in the background. Yes, I am recording, just to double check. So Jimmy Church has open lines tonight at 10 Eastern Time. She's in Northern. Yeah, so you remember. You remember that. Exactly. That snow on Halloween. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? What is this? We didn't get too much, but I remember it snowing on Halloween a few years ago. It was like, I just going to make a guesstimate, maybe 5-6 years ago. It might have even been longer than that. I'm thinking about 5-6 years ago. I'm ready for some nice, hot, warm, some tea. Watch this. Ma! Let's bug Mom. Mom! She can't hear me. Oh, she's laying down. I could see through. Let me see through the doors. On the other side of the house, far, far away. Like a galaxy far, far away. Well, on the other side of the house, far, far away, I could see through doors, 3 doors. And she's laying in bed and she's ignoring me. And I'm not about to scream louder. And hello to James. What the hell was that? That had to be a leaf. And who else popped in? Yeah, that's the lasers is what really makes it cool out there. It really does make it look cool, reflecting off the the leaves. But even when the leaves fall, the lasers hit the branches, and I'll tell you, it looks wicked. And I've got 3 of them from different angles out there. One's on the side of the house, and 2 are in the front, but going in 2 different directions. So I've got 3 of those laser thingies out there, plus all the lights. Oh, Mark is calling. Let's see what's going on. What's happening?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing, just chilling out. It cleared up over here. I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you're planning to do a sky watch, but you may reconsider because the clear skies is heading your way.
Well, that's what was happening. That's what you said last night, and it never did. I was just live I was on Keith's stream with him, and we were talking. Let me go outside and look and see what I got.
I'm actually going to look at the radar for you too.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, actually, it has cleared up actually here.
See?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Let me see, because I know where you are.
You know, and the moon is still up, but I see clouds on the horizon still.
Yeah, but it's moving to the east. It's moving out. It's definitely moving away from you. I'm going to look at the latest radar.
I'm going to actually wait a little longer. I'm going to wait for Orion to be up, and then I'm going to think about going out.
Oh, my God. I'll be in bed. Oh, no, well, not true. See,
no, it comes up pretty earlier now.
Because you're in a certain location where you get to see it. I got obstruction of hills.
The moon is still up, but I see clouds on the horizon.
I hear. Okay, you got it. I've got the blockade of mountains, so it takes a while before I even see it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like in the valley, and it stinks, but it is what it is.
You could have announced it I was on the air.
Oh, no, well, that's true. See, now it comes up pretty early. What do you mean?
All right, hold on. I got to shut this down. I don't know why that did that.
What do you mean, on here?
Yeah.
You think they don't know already? By the voice? It's Mark D'Antonio.
No, I said, no, I don't mean that. I think I was, when I called you, I did not know that you were going to put me out over your stream right off the bat.
Oh, well, yeah, because I'm talking.
So it's a good thing because I would have, at least now we kept it clean because you know me.
Well, it could have been Clem too.
That's a joke, everybody, because I don't say anything bad typically.
Unless Clem takes over, and even Clem is clean.
Clem is clean, yeah, but Clem, he's dumb as a post, so he doesn't understand sometimes. I hope he doesn't sue me for saying that, but he's dumb as a post.
Actually, the weather's looking really good where you are on the radar.
Yeah, I was just outside and it was chilly, but I may just think about it. I mean, Orion isn't quite up yet.
Yeah, but
I'd like to do some nice imaging in the Orion Nebula tonight.
So what are you gonna do? Photos, or what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah. I would actually just image the Orion Nebula.
Oh, okay.
And try and do the Flame Nebula, and because the weather's it has cleared up a bit. It's pretty nice.
It is.
I'm noticing in the lower left-hand corner of your screen on your image, you've got a little reddish-purple glow.
That's probably from the solar light.
You're sure? Because I think it's on the wrong side for you to have what's called amplifier noise. It's noise from the amplifier in your camera. I also see another purple band about 2/3 of the way across the screen vertically, just above the tree, the naked branches on the right.
I don't see that.
Yeah, well, I see it here. I mean, I see the purple on the left. Do you see that?
No, I'm looking at it in real time and I don't see it.
Okay.
Maybe I should go on the camera and look.
No, because I'm seeing it on YouTube, so it's certainly getting broadcast. And I don't know if that's the actual, if that's the amplifier, but it's on the wrong side, I think, for the amplifier. anyway, Keith's going to come over as well. So, I told him to, call you and pester you too.
Is he still streaming right now, though?
He's going to shut down because they're going to be encountering a lot of clouds.
Yep.
So doing a last-minute stream. So I was on there for a while, and I was talking about some stuff. I was talking about our creators that we're offering to, that all three of us are going to be offering, you, me, and Keith, and Paul, of course. So Build New York Skywatcher, P&K Space Imaging, and Skythrough Livestream. We're offering those 3D printed landscapes of the solar system.
What I'm going to do is when I go on the air on KGRA, you know what? You may have to come on a show just to talk about this.
I may have to, huh?
Well, this way, because
I love this stuff, folks. That don't worry about it.
No, because you can be more specific about it and navigate where people can go. Because it's definitely something. It's an offset of FX models, of course. But it'd be good for you to come on. Maybe I can get you on for one of the shows. Have you ever been on with Linda Moulton Howe?
No, but Linda and I, know each other very well. I mean,
Would you like to go on?
Sure, get on. I'd go on with Linda. I'd like her. I was on. Linda and I were in Roswell together, and she pulled me aside in a restaurant after the nightly festivities there for the daily and nightly festivities, and I sat there and we were just talking for a couple hours. It was really nice. She has a lot to say, and she's unparalleled in the mutilation aspect, the cattle mutilation aspect.
I know.
That woman is just a real font of knowledge. She's really very
she really
intelligent
is.
about it.
She really is. I mean, love her or hate her, but that woman really knows her stuff. She really does.
I'm honest. I used to hate her, and then I started to, she slowly converted me to see her way when I realized because I didn't think she was doing science, and I didn't realize that she does have people that are heavily invested in biology that are working with her to try and make sure that these aren't natural occurrences. For instance, I tend to think that mutilations, that if they're done by something other than biology, like microbes, that maybe it's something that's a clandestine effort, either by our Navy, military, Army, whatever, doing some kind of studies, a black project, or it's beyond that. It's extraterrestrial in nature. It
was funny. Because I did a show with her about this a few weeks ago, and she told me that in South America the excuse was a mouse. That they told
a mouse.
Yeah. Yes. They said it was a mouse that was eating, was actually devouring the internal organs of the cows in South America. That's what their official explanation was to the farmers. That it was a mouse.
Oh well, it was an extraterrestrial mouse, for crying out loud. Oh, look, you got a giant arrow going through the screen.
So I was like, what? A mouse? Okay, that's a little too far-fetched for me, even a mouse. But, it could be something like you mentioned. It could be some military operation, or it could just be people that are doing pranks. But
yeah, that's a bit of a,
really
multi-decade prank that they're pulling. So,
yes.
But I do believe that also if you've got something happening where you got where you have, say, something going on like this, and then you're going to have people that are going to copycat it, try to make it look whatever, like crop circles.
I was just going to say that. Yep.
Yeah, I knew it. But yeah, and then you have crop circles and things like that. But then I see that people will tend to look at the crop circle thing, the mystery of it, and say, hey, I can do that too. Let's do it. Let's prank them. And then they mix up they mix it all together, see? And then all it takes is one prankster. Then people say, oh, well, that's what they are. Mm-hmm. Because you tend to believe the explanation that you see.
Well,
either you broke a bone in your finger, or you just ate a potato chip.
Well, I found out something tonight, even though Nick Redfern was supposed to be on with Linda tonight, and that's why I'm on now, because otherwise I'd be producing the show. Well, what happened, literally 15 minutes before we go on the air, I called Nick Redfern at 7:30, so a half hour, just to check in to make sure, because I was going to try to get him to get his Skype to work. Yeah. So he tells me, Bill, you're not going to believe what just happened. And I said, what happened? Someone just smashed my car in front of my house. And I got to call the police, and I called the insurance company and everything. I was like, oh, my God. And he had canceled a few weeks ago when he went to the New England UFO conference that you were at, the Greater New England. And this is the second time, so I got him and Linda to talk together. And, you know, she was telling him, I'm sorry. And then he's going to come on November 30th. But this is what I found out. He's going to be hanging out with you in April.
Oh, yeah. Is he going to be up here?
He's going to go.
Oh, no, he's going to be in the Ozarks.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he told me he's going to be at the Ozarks.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
I wanted to mention that to you because I know you're going. I wish I could go. Freaking race. He's going to be there, and I got to produce.
Hey.
And what's up,
happens,
Keith? What's going on, Keith?
You know what? I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask you. Did you bring Keith on? Because I heard him breathe in the background. I was like, wait a minute. I know that breathing. I just heard it 5 minutes ago when I was on his channel.
Ghost.
So what? It got cloudy in Miami?
Yeah. The wind shifted, but it was beautiful early.
I bet.
Really beautiful.
It really was. Yeah.
Yep.
It's that time of year.
I looked at the earlier shots, and it was pretty.
It's that time of year. It gets less humidity and better atmospherics, and that 12-incher.
It's not a crime to have a 12-inch.
18 plus.
Hey,
no.
Hey.
It's a telescope. It's a telescope.
The telescope, Mark. Get your head out of the gutter, you old pervert.
Yeah, I'm a pervert. All right. Okay. That's what you say.
Well, Clem might be, but we don't know that.
No. Clem doesn't have anything to say about that, I'm sure.
Now, the Ozarks is in what, Arkansas?
Yeah.
So Mark will be there next spring, along with a bunch of other
Nick
speakers.
Redfern.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if Travis is going to be there, but I asked Travis, actually, if he was going to be there, and he looked at me and he went, I don't know. So he has to get a handle on his schedule. But Travis and I and Peter Robbins are going to be in Norway next August because we got booked to do a conference in Norway.
I bet your Ket's involved.
Absolutely. In fact, she's putting it on, and she's actually moving quite along, quite a way. So we'll see,
I had a feeling.
What is this? Bill, New York Skywatcher, 2 hours ago. Xmas time, LOL.
Yes. I started the madness.
Oh, easy, Griswold.
Well, I got to do it because I don't have time. Thanksgiving, I have to have all this set and done because that's traditional, because a lot of people that come here for the holidays won't be able to make it for Christmas or New Year's. So you know what I mean? I do it to make them feel happy and comfortable. Some gifts exchange that I know they're not coming back. So, yeah, I start early.
Why, are you going to kill them?
No, they're just not coming back.
I just thought I'd ask.
You got to see the video. I already started.
That's what I was going to say. What's in the turkey?
Hey, that was a good one.
Oh, my God. No, but, well, they say that it puts you to sleep. Well, mine really.
Oh, yeah. The famous turkey coma.
But no, I always start early. And plus, the weather's still decent where I don't have to be out there with my fingers frozen and trying to put lights up.
Hey, are you going to be streaming the night before Thanksgiving again? You and Ma making the stuff?
And Eric.
Mom!
Eric will be...
Yeah, Eric will be here again. We have something planned. I can't say what, though. I'll tell you guys off air. You're going to die laughing. You're going to die.
Well... Aren't we still getting together for December 2nd or something?
Yes.
All right, December 2nd, for those of you listening and in the chat, we're going to be at Bill's, and we're going to have, Bill's going to stream for 48 continuous hours. I guess Bill was not going to respond to that.
No, it's true. It's true. No, but
they're much different than what he does now.
Yeah, that's true.
Really. But no, tell him what's going on.
Well, we're going to get together, and I don't know what's going to go on because I don't really know all the details. You've got the agenda, Mr. Agenda.
Well, you're going to go live. Well, you see, that's a good time to talk about the 3D. There you go. That's when you could go on the show and talk about all the 3D prints. Because You're going to be here live with the host of Starborn Connection. You're going to be
Michael Melton.
Yep, and Julia Weiss.
Yeah, and Julia Essner Weiss.
Yes, and you'll all be here. He's bringing everything. He's bringing the mic, stands, everything. So we'll all be comfortable sitting around this area inside, because I was thinking about putting you guys outside.
Yeah, I know, but you have to keep us outside because otherwise we'll just wreck the place. We'll trash the house. Your mom will go, Billy, get them out of there. They're not supposed to be in there. What's going on? That's my stuff. Michael Melton be playing with her stuff. Hey, look at it.
So, you guys will be doing. Now, I got to talk to Don Ecker because I actually got to do a live show that night with Don.
Oh, really?
So Bill will be unsociable for 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got to do his show. I can't give I can't do the station to Race unless Race produces it. That would be a lot less strenuous on me.
There you go.
Race produces it, and then we could just sit here with all the mics. He connects us on Skype, produces it, and then we could be running around with the cameras outside, whatever the heck. That's actually a good idea. I'm going to have to talk to Race. Hey, I'm having KGRA for 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks, and now this 2 weeks. He could definitely do it for me.
Oh, my.
But.
Oh, my.
But.
And it's George Takei.
Michael. He's going to be
Michael Austin Melton.
He's going to be bringing his guitar and some equipment. So there's going to be a jam here because my friend from high school is coming up too. And
really?
Yeah, we're going to have a jam. We're definitely having a jam. So.
I can play drums. I can play a little blues guitar. That'd be fun.
Bring your guitar.
Oh, I can play the triangle.
I'm sure you can find someone who can say, I can play ding, ding,
like the
ding.
commercial. You see that commercial with the guy who's playing with the triangle and he's going crazy on stage? I think it's a Geico.
So like the more cowbell type takeoff?
Yeah, exactly. But no, bring your guitar because it would be kind of hard for me to switch my drum set around because it's such a small little thing in the corner. But if you bring a guitar, you could jam. You could get on the drum set. Oh, wait a minute. Are you lefty or righty?
I'm a regular. I played normal. I play the correct way.
Oh, how nice. Even though Hendrix and Paul McCartney and Kurt Cobain and so many others are lefty.
Yeah.
You know what? And I'll stream that on YouTube. I'll stream the jam. I'll bring the Sony inside and I'll focus it on all of us jamming. I think that would be really cool.
It could also be really painful to the ears.
That's true too. That's
if
true.
I don't get Yeah, see, people are used to when people play together. They're used to people jamming with some kind of cohesion. But usually that takes several days of getting to know the styles of the other people you're playing with. So if you're just going to jam a first time ever get together of people, I think that's probably going to be just a little bit painful.
Well, not necessarily because if you I can hold, obviously on a drum set, I can just hold a beat. And then everybody just falls into the groove. If it's blues is one of the easiest things, actually.
Yeah, it is.
For everybody to fall in line and play. And
because people know that they understand 12 bars and
exactly
12-bar blues and so forth.
And he seems, you've heard Michael Melton. This guy seems like he's one heck of a musician, to be honest.
Yeah.
So he'll probably carry all of us.
I'm sure he's going to leave me in the dust, because, like I said, I actually haven't picked up the guitar since I recovered and rehabbed myself. So that'll be interesting. I'll have to do it. I'm going to do that just to make sure I know what to do.
Do you have an acoustic by any chance or no?
I do not play acoustic.
Okay. Well,
I don't mine.
I don't play acoustic though. I actually love to have a nice electric guitar, and I just like to have notes that hang, and I like harmonics and play those things.
I love that.
Watch Mark turn out to be like Slash. Like just gets on the guitar and starts going crazy, kicking the walls and trying to stage dive through the drums.
Kicking Bill's drum set down, Oh,
I didn't know what I was getting into when I handed him a guitar.
I'm just getting into it. No, I'm not like that at all. No.
Like I said,
but that's funny.
We'll have fun, and I got to, like you just gave me the idea, though. I got to talk to Race. He's got to produce that show, so this way it makes it where we could all sit back on our mics and just hang out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes.
I'm gonna start calling that Bill GRA.
Keith, if you want, I'm serious. Keith, I'm serious. If you want to come that weekend,
I might.
You know, but you got.
I play guitar. I play drums.
Well, it's just,
so do I.
Just to hang out.
Yeah, I'll just come to hang out. I'll come watch a movie with Ma. Y'all can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's it, right? Didn't you watch a movie with her last time you were there?
Yeah. Me and Ma had chill night. We're kicking back, just watching movies.
Interstellar. I just got a message from. Wait a minute. Damn.
Ma?
Disappeared. No. Space.com. Hello to the heavens. Let's see what this is about. We are all the. I got to open it up. I get them, I subscribe to. Oh my God. That's what it's about. Pope Francis phones the space station. That's what it is. Pope Francis made a phone call to the International Space Station today.
I was watching that. That was kind of weird.
Actually, I saw it too, and it was only like 30 seconds long, and it was like, you hear,
hello, how are you?
Hello.
And then the space station was like on a delay of like 30 seconds. So they were trying to talk over one another.
There's the International Space Station. Hello. Oh my God, are you really up there?
This is the Pope.
They should ask him, have you seen any aliens?
The poop? What? The poop? What?
He should ask, have you seen any aliens?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no, the Pope wouldn't ask that.
I know. I was just saying.
Yeah, because, but he said, hey, finding out that alien life exists would not harm the religious dogma of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
And that's his way of saying, I hope, because my feeling is it absolutely would.
Well, the last pope was, quote, unquote, we would welcome the extraterrestrial beings into the Christianity. And I'm like, oh, great.
So they come here, convert them.
Yeah. They come here, you shall submit to our dogma.
Yeah, it's like, and then, of course, the alien beings will say, we are the guys that brought you the religion. Holy crap, Yeah. We are the gods, okay, pal? So just sit down in your little white suit.
What if Jesus was a gray alien?
What never know. What if all religious dogma on the planet Earth was formulated from visitations that the alien races had no intention of kicking off? But you know what it is. Any technology sufficiently advanced is indistinguishable from magic. So, people would look at it and say, I worship this strange ball of light that's hovering around this individual.
It's almost like what happened in World War II over those Pacific islands that had no contact, and they were drawing.
Yes.
They were worshiping the planes.
Right? Because it's the first time they saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bearing gifts, too. They brought them food, and eventually they did. But, it's the same thing. They seen this, and it was like, it's almost funny because remember in the last Star Trek, when they're on that planet in the opening scene of the movie, and then the
new movie,
I think
or
it was
the old one.
No, the newer movies. I think it was the last one. Yeah, when the Enterprise comes out of the ocean.
Oh yeah,
and then they start drawing the Enterprise in the sand. I was thinking World War II. That's what they did.
Wait, which movie was that? That wasn't Into Darkness.
I think is it the second to last
one?
Or the last one?
Yeah, it was one of the newer it's the new franchise anyway.
Yeah.
I think it might have been the first or second one.
I think it was the second one. Yeah. I think it was the second one.
They come up out of the ocean and they were trying not to be detected, and the tribesmen seen them. They started drawing the Enterprise on rocks and stuff.
That's right, because that's when Spock. You weren't supposed to interrupt with the Prime Directive. No contact. Yep. Yeah. So. That was it.
Right.
Have you guys been watching the Star Trek Discovery at all?
Yeah.
Nope.
I've been watching it.
What do you think? You saw all 6 episodes?
I have. It's actually not bad. The last episode was called Priya, I think it was, right? Or no, Krill. I think that one of the problems with Star Trek Discovery is the same thing that happens every time Star Trek is rebooted. They remake the Klingons and make them look very different from how they were originally envisioned. I mean, in the original series, where makeup was at a premium, they didn't give you the facial, sagittal crests and the other things that you get when The later Star Treks were made. Then the Klingons looked a little different. Then this Star Trek, the Klingons look wholly different still from what you would expect. Like Worf ain't this kind of Klingon now. I mean, there's no such thing. They made the Klingons also. They all talk like they have cotton in their mouth now.
Yeah.
When they speak the Klingonese, okay, it's like,
yeah.
and it sounds like, and they have the little subtitles so you can understand it. I mean, I think it would be better if the Klingons had a more staccato language and sharper, like more like an Asian type approach rather than this total otherworldly approach. It just doesn't.
But without giving spoilers away, were you surprised that the main character has an association relationship with another famous Star Trek character? Did you know that? As it was building, did you? I was shocked actually how they made that connection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, the main character, the one that's from
Cap.
I don't want to give away spoilers. That's why I'm trying.
Okay. Yes, you're talking about the female lead, basically.
Yes.
And her association with the other character, yes.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool the way they did that, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, you find out that where she was raised. Okay, the main character is, and this part you can know. I think this is online. You can get this. The main character was a highly respected, decorated Star Wars veteran, a highly decorated Star Trek Federation person, and she basically ended up losing all that to literally a mistake, and it wasn't even her fault. She didn't do anything wrong, so that's where I'll kind of leave it there. But
there was another interesting scene that the captain. The captain of the Discovery. There was something in the background that he was looking at, and I think it was actually that first officer, that alien, that tall alien dude.
Yes,
he was looking at the significance of past captains, and it was interesting. They put up a list in the background, and on that list was Jonathan Archer from the old Enterprise that never really took off, and Christopher Pike was on there. I was like. That caught my eye. I was like, wow, look how they're bringing all this together. Like, in these little nuances, if you catch it, you'll figure it out, where they're going. It's really clever the way they're doing it. But, I'm just not happy that they're charging people for CBS All Access to watch it.
I like the parody one on Fox.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw a shooter center of the screen.
The Orville.
The Orville. I've been taping it.
Oh, let me tell you, okay, I absolutely love that, okay, because as irreverent as it is, okay, it's actually a pretty funny show. I wish it wasn't just a half hour long.
It isn't. It's an hour.
See? It's already gotten longer. This is great.
It's been an hour since it was on.
Fell right for that one.
Well, it's actually 48 minutes or whatever.
Look out. Somebody's all hyped up in chat about Jigsaw.
That means Saw?
Yeah. It's the new movie's called Jigsaw.
Oh, okay. That must be...
Isn't it like the 10th movie in that franchise?
The 8th. You know who's all psyched up and just seen Watch... they just went to the movies and seen it.
Must be Amanda.
Oh, yeah. She's hyped. She said it was awesome. So
I tell you... Lucky I filled in on Mark's stream again. Jeez.
Yeah. When I was streaming the other night, we couldn't find Amanda anywhere for whatever reason, and I think she slept through it because the poor girl just like runs herself ragged, and days. Finally it catches up.
Yeah, she's she's 8th with a heart. She loves that. I'm looking forward to it. And I don't know if you guys ever really got into it. Stranger Things.
Midnight tonight.
Is it midnight tonight?
Yep. That's what I'm doing after midnight.
Oh, binge.
You know what? I haven't watched live TV in probably 4 years. I just stream all these things. I find where they are and I stream them.
It's freaking Netflix, man.
Yeah. You could binge
watch.
Well,
that's cool.
I think it's 8 or maybe 10 episodes this season.
Is it really?
It might be. I'm not sure.
Is it really going to be released after midnight?
Yeah, it's Friday, 27th. As soon as midnight hits, it should be loaded and ready to go.
Oh boy! Now you really got me set. You know what?
There goes my audience if I stream Orion after.
Skywatch is going bye-bye. I'm definitely going to watch at least a couple. See, I like to binge watch that.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I can't stay up for 8 hours or 10 hours. I'll be dead. So maybe I'll save it. But then again, everybody's going to come out. Oh, did you see Stranger Things? They're going to start giving stuff away. I want to be able to be on top of it. This way I don't have to hear about all the stuff people are telling me.
Yep. That's the hardest part.
And they did release the JFK stuff.
Yeah, but they redacted a lot of it too.
They did. Still. And there wasn't a lot of there wasn't some stuff that was released. It was held back again. But yeah, Stranger Things. Woo! And then next week is Thor. I'm going to see Thor. Got to see Thor.
Oh, is that Thor's coming out next week?
Yep. Oh no, not next week. The 17th.
Yeah, you're wrong.
17th.
Bill is wrong.
Yes. It's actually the 16th because it's always previewed the night before they early release. So yeah, that's coming out. And then the Star Wars is coming out, what, December, I think?
Yeah, it's in December.
Ooh. So that's some good
Bill's going to be very busy in the next couple of months.
I go to the movie theaters by myself. I
bet.
I just go to enjoy it. I don't care. If anybody's seen when I was doing it, somebody said, "Hey, Bill," I think it was D in chat. "Bill, there's a woman looking over your shoulder at you." I was like, "Really?" I'm streaming in the movie theater. Yeah, I was streaming not while the movie was playing. I was sitting there and just doing a little quick thing that I was in the movie theater getting ready to see it, and they were saying, "Bill, really, there's a woman over your shoulder. She's looking at you. She's looking at your skin." I was like, "Really?"
Giving you the death stare.
And I didn't want to look back. They were just telling me. I had the earbuds on, so I'm hearing everything, and I'm talking. They probably thought I was insane.
You should have just quickly turned your head around and gone, "What do you want, devil spawn?" Scare them a little.
Good night, Heidi. Heidi's got a serious day tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Chat. Yeah, she's got to go see a shrink tomorrow, I guess.
A shrink?
Yeah. That's what she said. Bed here, shrink tomorrow. Good night. She's going through some serious issues. I'll tell you guys off air.
All right. Good night, Heidi.
And we're talking about Stranger Things on Netflix. But somebody else said that pre-orders for the iPhone X opens at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. 3:01, actually. For those that are interested in the iPhone X.
I don't fall for the Apple hype. I'm just sort of sick of all that.
Me either. No. I've had this last phone for 2 years. I'm not gonna go spend $800 on another phone when this one's working just fine.
Yeah.
Also, weird guy.
Where can you get it for only $800?
Yeah, exactly. John or weird guy says that 2,800 out of 35,000 documents were released. That's what he says.
Yep, I see his comment.
So, yeah.
Well, that's 2,800 of 2,800 that weren't released before.
That's true.
Yeah, but what a crock.
Well, it's all a crock, right?
Dude, what can they possibly have to? What is a national security concern this many decades later? Seriously, almost everybody's dead that was involved with it. The only thing I can think of is it would implicate some people or some agencies or something like that.
Right.
Or maybe cause some stress with Russia or Cuba or something like that.
Well, I'm gonna give a little shout out here to a friend of mine and a guy who's a very good investigator about all this, and that's Robert Morningstar. Okay, Robert Morningstar is probably one of the best experts on the whole Kennedy assassination thing. But you have to say, well, how much could they possibly know? What else is left to know? Really, honestly, I mean, for me, I don't care.
33,000 pages.
Yeah, I don't really care because I don't care. I've never investigated it and never looked at it. That just not interested in that. But I mean, it was a president who was assassinated, so that's interesting to that point of view. And but
you know what? No, the government's causing it to be more of a hoopla than it should be. If everything was the way they said. But the fact that they keep on hiding these files and keep on keeping them close to the vest and then go through all this trouble, you had all the letter agencies scrambling today trying to get Mr. Orange to freaking not release most of it. And they got their way, of course. But, you know, I mean, what could it be? What could it be that it can't come out now?
I think when they're talking about national security issues on our tactics, and when we're dealing with other factions.
Well, we're not using the same tactics we used 50 years ago.
No, but still, I mean, there could be things there they just don't want people to know. Like, I've heard the stories of the attempted assassination using radiological material for Castro. Do they really want to start going into all the specifics about what exactly happened?
Well, that's the thing. They shouldn't have a choice.
Well, you know.
If we have an ugly past, it's time to bring it out and show that we had an ugly past.
Yeah, I mean, we did have an ugly past when if people want to go back to, dusting the St. Louis suburbs, which were mostly, Black Americans, okay, in the years after the nuclear testing to see how cancers would move through a population in a city. Yeah, like an inner city population. So women, children, men were getting cancers. They died. Because someone somewhere in the administration wanted to know what this radiation would do to this 4-year-old kid.
But that's the thing. That was released.
Well, that's what that made it out. Yeah, I realize. I totally agree with you. That made it out. So I don't understand how that could possibly be something that there's anything to hide there. There's nothing really to. Who cares?
Oh,
there's nothing to hide as far as I'm concerned.
They just made me realize, KGRA, I actually have to listen in about 6 minutes for the transition from replay to live for Jimmy Church. I actually do have to listen to it. Although it's one of those things, sometimes the stream doesn't catch. And if I'm not paying attention, it'll be dead air. So I got to watch that. But anyway, yeah, and you know what? It just opened up more conspiracy theory, speculation.
Right. They're feeding it.
Yeah, they are feeding it.
But then again, you got to figure, like, if there was nothing there, they'd be like, okay, listen, this was 56, whatever, however long ago it was. Okay, listen, our cards, we're close to the vest end, but nothing that we're doing now is, but once again, I think it's more about once they show those cards, they're going to show not only the American people, but the world what they're capable of holding close to the vest. And I think that might be part of their problem.
Also, trust. The populace's trust in government. I think it's the corruption.
Yeah.
That they don't want to create that instability because then again, you're going to have people saying Pandora's box opens up and now everything will be questioned.
Yeah, but it's got to come out sometime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't you think, it's like, okay, let's just release it now and get it over with. Or they're really afraid of something.
It could be
whether it be revolt against, letter agencies or, going to be asking because questions are going to get asked when they release these papers in full if they ever do. Okay, which I don't think they're ever going.
That's correct.
But let's think of this right now. We all know how much, as a candidate and a president-elect and president, that there seems to be let's just say a strained relationship with the agencies and our president. Do you honestly think that by releasing anything of any kind of validity, credibility, or damaging would happen, knowing that relationship is so strained right now? It would not happen. It would create such chaos. He would be undermining the agencies. At the same time, we all know that the relationship is strained.
Okay, well, look at it this way. Okay, what happens? Okay, you keep these files, and you put another 25-year thing on it. Okay. Now, 25 years from now, it comes up and it goes, okay, now people are still looking at it going, what was so important you had to hide 25 years ago? Still.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's just better just to let it go, let the questions come now. You still got people that were involved that are still alive that can still answer questions, and I think that's what they're afraid of.
Do you think George Bush Sr. knew?
Yes.
And he's alive,
I think you're going
right?
to have Vannevar Bush floating around somewhere. You're going to have,
Well, you see, that's what I'm saying. That's what you made a good point, though, because I think still could be some parties that are still live, and that's why they're waiting till everyone is gone.
Yeah, so they can't indict or incriminate or go and ask questions like, why did you do this? Why didn't you do that? What is this? What is that? And that's stupid.
And that's what it is, preserving the image.
That's protecting one person, to protect the image of, the way the United States government works, and it's dumb. But then that's why people don't trust government.
We are speculating that there's something to hide. I mean, Obviously, it's it's a matter of national security. Whatever they see deemed, it's something to do with national security. That's why, obviously, it's classified or top secret, whatever it is, the classification. That's why. But there has to be a there if they're doing it. There has to be. Obviously,
I mean,
logically, there's something there that they don't want to release the other 33,000 files.
they have to. Would it be information on Cuba since we just opened borders with Cuba and stuff that they don't want to mess up? Is it, I don't know. It's baffling, especially since it's been this long. That means it's really going to make the U.S. look bad if these come out.
Well, that's the thing.
In the world's eyes, obviously, because, I don't know.
And it could actually undermine our relationships with other countries. Who knows what's in there?
Of course.
That, and right now, with the state of what everything is going on, do we really need to throw a bone in that? I don't know. Make things worse? But
here's the thing. I mean, what if we're in a worse state 25 years from now?
Then you have nothing to lose, I guess.
We don't have nothing to use now.
Well, maybe they don't. You know what I mean? Obviously they don't see it that way. There has to be something like we were saying. It's obvious. There's something there.
Yeah, it's called their butts are on the line.
Exactly.
And they don't want it out. That's what's on the line.
All I know is I could never buy where Lee Harvey Oswald, just somebody happened to come and just shoot him before he could speak.
Yeah.
They shut him down.
The whole thing stinks.
It does stink. And you know what? The thing is how they just think that we're all naive and we're going to believe everything they tell us to be factual. Like anybody with a brain would say, well, isn't this a little bit too convenient?
Well, MMT says, who's going to read all the documents? You realize how many people have been waiting for these papers to come out? There is going to be thousands of people reading every single word.
Everyone's going to read everything.
And it's how many was it? 2,800? Something like that?
That was released. There's 33,000 left that they still haven't done yet because the CIA wanted it redacted.
Oh, battery. I'll be back.
Just silly, right, Mark?
I agree. I don't think it's actually anything that you really can't make logical sense of it.
Yeah. That's like, hey, let's not release this Emancipation Proclamation that Abraham Lincoln did, just because it doesn't put the South in a good light. Let's just keep that in the archives and redact it as much as we can.
Well, I think they probably would love to have done that.
It's just stupid.
Yeah. They would have loved to have done that. Yeah. But they didn't because they couldn't. End of story.
Yeah, they're protecting somebody or something.
You think? You think so?
Is your name in there, Mark? Where were you when JFK was assassinated?
I was that 64 when that happened?
I don't know. My history's not very good when it comes to the last, 80 years or so.
Yeah, okay, well,
I ends with Hitler.
I was in single-digit age group at that point, so I didn't do it.
So it could have been you.
No, I just said I couldn't. I couldn't do it. It couldn't have been me. Could not have been me.
Okay, I'm just saying you got a pretty good cover going on there. Living in Connecticut with a nice little telescope and a dome, just living quietly.
Yeah, that's true. Could have been me.
I'm telling you, I'm thinking that it has something to do with the Bush name.
You think so?
It could very well be. That's why they're protecting it.
Yeah. Now the younger, the George W. Bush, he's too stupid to know anything. H.W. on the other hand, and his daddy, those are two names that you're going to see come up a lot, and you're going to see LBJ's name come up a lot too.
Don't forget, H.W. Was the director of the CIA.
Yep.
Exactly.
So
that's not like there. Mr. Kennedy at all. Him and who was the guy for the CIA at the time? Hoover?
Was it? Was it J. Edgar? That was FBI, I thought.
Yeah, FBI. Yeah, FBI. And he didn't like the Kennedys at all either.
Yeah.
Well, remember, Kennedy was going to be like the open door president, releasing everything that the government was doing. He was going to create that open door policy after Truman locked everything down.
And none of those guys liked him creating that backdoor to Russia and calming down the freaking bomb talk.
Yep.
That was a big no-no back then, and he went against everybody and did that. There's so many reasons. Like, there's so many motives available.
Yep, the mafia.
And I'm wondering what they found on those motives. As I said, the whole thing stinks.
It does. Did.
Still does. Doing.
Oh, I've got to check KGRA. Are you streaming, Mark, or what? What's going on?
I went outside, and actually, there's still high clouds, so I'm not at the moment. There's still clouds up there.
It is gorgeous over here right now.
I know. And just rub it in.
The temperature's dropping rapidly, though.
Yeah, just rub it in. Well, actually, no, that's true. The temperature is getting a lot lower.
You know, it'd be funny if they all get released without being redacted and we find out Canada did it.
We'll blame Amanda.
Just sitting up there dormant for years, being all nice.
Wait a minute. That actually sounds logical. That's a logical thing. And I think that's possibly true.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. Well, boy, oh boy.
I often think, like, what if Canada's just sitting up there, like, ready to pounce? Like, we would never see it coming.
No.
Like, if Canada wanted to invade and take over the United States, we'd never see it coming.
No, we wouldn't.
I mean, for God's sake, their flag is a leaf. How intimidating is that?
Don't
just
get
known as the nice people, right? Right, Amanda?
I was going to say, don't get Amanda riled up.
Oh, I'll get her wound up.
She's going to get you,
Amanda, isn't it?
I think so.
Like, oh, don't worry about Canada.
What was
might dry up and blow away.
Hey, look at it. She's watch it, Keith.
I know. I'm trying to get her going.
In the South Park movies, blame Canada.
Yeah.
That's like. Oh, I like the South Park. I like the theme song for I like the Canadian national anthem. You know, Stu Papa Tooties. You know. The South Park.
Well,
you know.
if Amanda didn't have a reason now to come for Pine Bush next year, she sure does have one now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's going to get after Keith.
Oh well.
Well, that's probably.
I'm pretty fast.
That's probably true. You know, she's probably going to now have to come and just.
Wait,
wipe the
the one
floor
that's going to make Amanda come? Then I got to bash Canada more often.
No, or just you could do it another way too. Just bash Saw. She'll really flip.
I actually like Canada. It's a nice country.
Or say something negative about the Beatles. You're dead. You're done.
The Beatles,
so
most overrated band in history.
Oh my God! Don't say that. She's gonna come.
Everybody knows you're kidding, Keith.
Yes.
Even Amanda.
What?
I know.
Even Amanda knows you're kidding.
My Skype is about to go red. I know it. Oh, speaking of red, yes, Mom.
No, I
Ma.
Latin awards.
That's nice.
That music, wow, it makes
Go have fun, enjoy it. Mom is watching some Latin awards music thing. I don't know.
God, that music is like you want to dance.
Wow. Well,
Mom wants to dance. She wants to dance. You know what? Well, we're going to the club in a few weeks. So, there it is. There it is.
What?
Get ready. Get ready.
Pleiades?
Tell me you played that game.
No.
Oh.
is it mean what Amanda said about Keith here?
Well,
Watch it, Keith.
There you go. All right, here we are.
What are we watching? Saul?
That's what I said. Watch out. She's going to be coming.
I'm here, dude. I am here. And I'm ready.
Pick's a good night. We're both hopped up.
I was going to say, I don't know what's gotten into you. Holy cow.
Well, he said that
I'm being generally pretty
if I start
nice,
talking
actually.
crap on the Beatles and stuff, you'll definitely have to come down and kick my ass. So I figured that's a good way to get you to Pine Bush if I just keep bashing Canada and the Beatles. Then you'll have to come down.
You don't want an enemy for the whole week.
Well, I'll make sacrifices for the group.
That's funny.
Everybody gets to enjoy Amanda. I'll just keep running around trying to hide.
He'll pick you up at the airport and he'll play Beatles all the way back. He'll make it up.
Oh, now you're pushing it.
All right, hold on.
Talk about insects.
Hold on 1 second. I got to hear.
Okay.
Oh my God. Why can't I hear it? Okay, he's on.
There you go.
Have I seen Jim Carrey's version of The Walrus Man? Yes, I've seen I Am the Walrus by Jim Carrey.
I am the wolf.
So are you all
The
nice?
walrus man, that's so cute. I'm in such a good mood. Oh my
I
god,
knew it.
guys. Oh my god.
I knew it.
guys!
So I was gonna say she's all amped up.
I mean,
I was
it's going to
so
get higher and higher pitch, so look out. The glasses are going to break here.
Can we just have one little iota here, a little insight? Is there gonna be a Saw 9?
I hope so.
Oh boy, she sounded like it is.
I hope so. Well, I mean, okay. Well,
No
I'm not gonna
spoilers.
say. I'm not going to
spoilers.
give any spoilers for Jigsaw. Okay, this technically is called Jigsaw, not Saw 8, and it's
Okay.
10 years between the series, right? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Okay, I won't say anything
Well,
about
that would just spoil any possibility of you ever seeing another one.
what. Do you want to hear something really sad?
Yeah.
Yeah, weirdo. Okay, well, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything about Jigsaw, and I'm not gonna ruin anything about the first 7. But I am going to be streaming, ripping apart all 7, and I'm still going to try to avoid talking about Jigsaw. But what's really sad, that guy from Lincoln Park that died a few months ago,
Yep.
he was actually in Saw 7. And he had been begging the writers for years, please, 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 I love these movies. I will be a guy walking in the background. Just let me be in these movies. And we're like, okay. And he ended up dying like two days after I found out Jigsaw was coming out. And it's really sad to think, but like, I don't know. Because if it was a suicide and things were that bad, like, maybe it would have been something nice for him to hold on to, and if he had waited one more day, maybe things would have changed around. I don't know. I just thought it was very, very sad and very ironic.
You know what I
That
always
sounds
thought
like
though?
a sad thing.
It
is a sad thing.
In the Saw movies, and I'm not talking about
Don't
Jigsaw.
give spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen them.
I'm just saying.
Yes, Chester Bennington. Thank you, Jason.
When he dies, in the
Oh.
But
well, there's a spoiler.
No. In the Saw movies, because I'm sure it's been out there. It's documented. We're not talking about the new one.
You guys had 10 years. If anyone hasn't seen it yet.
I always wonder why he didn't put the face of another person on another body, and it really wasn't him dead, and it was somebody else. Just to bring him back to the movies, kind of a thing.
So, Bill, it sounds like you went through the whole plot of one movie in like 10 seconds. I'm not sure.
No, it didn't happen. I'm saying because they do it in soap operas.
No, he's asking me, could it have gone this way? I mean, no, not really. I mean, if you want to get really, really far-fetched, I guess, but that's what I like about this movie. It's real people in real situations. It's not zombies chasing you. It's not ghosts coming back to the lake every year, whatever, like, it's real people.
Ghost comes back to a lake every year? Wow.
Well, okay, I don't know. Okay, I guess Jason's undead. I don't know. Maybe not a ghost, but whatever. I mean, it's not supernatural. It's, real people. And people, please go see Jigsaw because I'm dying. I don't want to spoil it on anyone, and I need to talk to someone about this because...
I saw Saw 1.
Well, that's a start.
Yeah. I think I'll stop there.
You didn't love it? Did your jaw not hit the floor at the end?
I remember thinking it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only one I actually got to see.
They're actually not bad.
Have you seen 7 yet, Bill?
No.
No. Okay, because I think basically, maybe from part 3, but definitely from part 4. Once you see part 4, you can watch 1, 2, and 3 again like they're different movies. When you see 5, you can watch the first 4 again and see different things. That's what's so brilliant about these movies.
And it's kind of like Game of Thrones, how stuff from season 1 pays off in season 6 and 7.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
Okay.
Ooh.
Tells us to watch Saw and doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
And you don't watch Supernatural either.
Nope.
And
that's true.
Yeah, you guys don't know.
Where are people getting all this time for TV?
Actually, I did tell you, Amanda, the other night, actually, that I would give Supernatural a chance. I just haven't.
I know, but you've been saying that for months. I mean, you've been saying we were going to watch Saw for months too, and that never happened. But that's okay.
Well, I tried, and my connection was just bad with you guys.
I don't understand how you watch a movie on your phone on a group Skype call. But anyway.
Wow.
It was on my computer, but it wasn't.
You said it was on your phone, and you switched over, and then still had issues.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's right.
Not for nothing, Keith. Are you like me, looking forward to the final season though?
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
Because we don't know where it would go, because now it's Dave and Dan Benny, writing the show now. It's not based on anything in the book. So
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, would it be Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I do have all the books sitting here, and still waiting on Winds of Winter.
For years.
Yep, for years. 7 years now.
Unbelievable. But they're going to do a prequel. Of course they are.
Well, that's fine, but truthfully, I'd rather have the books. I wish Martin would just get them done.
Yep. And he's not, he's kind of a heavyweight. He's not looking like he's in too much of a healthy.
Oh, no, dude. He said the other day in that interview that 12 deadlines have passed for his publisher.
I mean, he better start writing, because another thing, too, is I was thinking of Game of Thrones. Damn, you had me thinking about something, and I got totally. Oh, they said that the ratings for Walking Dead was disappointing.
Tanked.
But it was still 11 point something million.
Yeah, but Game of Thrones every season has still grown. That's why they're doing the spinoff of Game of Thrones, because it just keeps getting more and more popular.
Yep.
And now they said that season 2 was the second most streamed thing on HBO Go, besides the current season of Game of Thrones, because everybody's going back and watching and catching up.
Yep. And that's a good idea, actually, watch from the beginning. Because the first season is kind of boring, to be honest. Because it's setting all the characters. It really is.
Well, until you get to episode 7 and then episode 9.
Right. But I'm saying it's pretty much setting the table.
Yeah. And that's what every first episode. It wasn't even really the first episode. It was the pilot.
Right.
But
is Walking Dead the one with Negan in it?
Yes.
He was the father in Supernatural. He was John Winchester.
Oh, now I can't watch it. I'm just kidding.
I'll tell you one thing. He's doing...
I heard he came and messed everybody up on the show. Didn't he just kill everybody?
Killed a few.
It's cool because it's like the father from my show came and killed everyone on yours. I don't know.
Oh my God.
That is kind of an interesting thought. Actually.
It's really, really funny, yeah. Because there were these memes going on of Negan from Walking Dead and the two brothers from Supernatural, and they're like, "Way to go, Dad!"
Well, we're not going to tell you what the guy that played Fred Flintstone in the Flintstone movies turned into in Game of Thrones.
Wait, what?
Yeah, not the John Goodman Fred Flintstone.
I was going to say, is that John? That wasn't John Goodman. He wasn't in the movie.
The
I thought you were
one,
talking about the guy that did the voice in the cartoon.
The second Flintstones movie was actually the King, Robert Baratheon.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How about that?
Well, that was one problem I had when. Who else was watching Saw with us that night, Bill?
Well, I tried.
Was it Clerkster?
I think
because during the movie, you see an orderly in the background of a scene, and he says a few words, and both Mark and Chris were like, "Oh, that's so and so," and it's like, was he from Lost or something? Was he a bad guy in Lost or?
I never saw Lost.
Me either.
Okay, well, I don't know. It was from some other show, a show that I'd never seen, and Mark and someone else, I think it was Chris. They were both like, "Oh, it's so and so from this show. Oh, he was awesome." Blah 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 blah. And they knew the actor's name. They knew all about him. I'm like, this isn't, you should have seen it before he made a name. It's like, you're not supposed to, these are supposed to be just random people. They're not supposed to be like, no, that's stars. Tom Cruise. Oh, it's not supposed to be,
Oh, Tom Cruise was in it? No, I'm just kidding.
No, isn't that what they were trying to do with Star Wars? Just have nobodies that could be anybody?
Yeah, that's true.
It was before Harrison Ford was big, and that's what made them all, right?
Yep.
That's kind of like what Saw was, just random people. So you're not supposed to say, "Oh, hey, it's Buddy. Oh, I know him. I've been following him for years." I'm like, "Oh, damn it." It was Zepp. They all recognize Zepp for people that have seen the movie.
Did you
That was
guys?
a bad payoff when Zepp says.
Did you guys ever see Cloverfield Lane?
Yes.
I thought that was really good. I was.
That was a good movie.
It really was.
Yeah.
The ending really surprised me. Let's just say.
That's the whole point.
Yes. That was. I was pretty.
That was the whole point of it.
I was pretty impressed by that movie. I never thought about watching it, but it was well acted too. Goodman and the other actors, they did. It was a pretty good movie. I
started watching it and I thought, I thought to myself, yeah, I'm probably not going to like this. But then I just kept watching it and it just sort of grew on me. Next thing you know, I'm watched it to the end.
Yep.
So it ended up being pretty good.
Do you guys like those movies, the Final Destination movies?
Nah.
No?
Nothing. No, because why would you watch a movie where you know that like most of the people are going to be dead? And it's like...
why would you see any horror movie then?
Well, because you don't know who's going to survive and live the horror. Some people are going to survive and live through the horror and say, oh, I survived the horror.
Not if you're watching the right movies.
Did you guys like the movie Life?
I
Never
did not.
heard of it.
It was okay. It was all right.
Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was good either.
You know what movie really?
I didn't watch. I don't know what the movie is.
An alien thing, organism thing. It was okay.
Oh, that movie. Okay. You know what? Now that you're saying it, I do remember the movie.
Jay?
I never watched it though.
Oh, you should watch it. It's not bad. I mean, it's not great. The ending was pretty interesting, I'll say.
What about Passengers? Did you see that one, Bill?
I did not like that at all.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was boring.
Yeah, it was like really just the plot never really went anywhere special.
No.
Like I liked Arrival. I thought Arrival was very interesting.
Yes.
So just the way they approached the whole concept of contact.
I thought Arrival was neat because of the way they messed with your balance and your sensibility. I mean, the ship, it lands on the Earth, right? And that was, you see it in all the commercials. And then when the scientists get in the ship, up is down, down is up, left is right, right is left, and everything is messed up. And you realize that the aliens have full control over gravity. And that's the first step in trying to figure out this movie. And let me tell you, it was actually really well done. I liked it.
I just like the way they went to approach actual contact with them, like the stuff that they went through.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much what it's going to be like. It's not going to be a familiar either sign language or especially for something that is nothing like
it was language,
human.
Yeah. It was a language issue, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys
very, very cool.
Did you guys ever see the movie The Signal?
Can't say I did.
Oh, you got to see that one. I'm telling you've got to see that one. Not the one.
Just that one.
Yeah, that came out the same time as like Europa Report, didn't it?
No, I'm not
Which
talking.
is also a very good movie, by the way.
No, I'm not talking about the one with Charlie Sheen. Signal. It's a newer movie.
Is that the one where the lady goes to the drugstore and she forgets to put on her turn signal and she gets arrested, and then it's a whole series of episodes about her not being able to deal with being arrested for violating? Never mind, that was a bad joke. I was just going deeper and deeper, seeing how far you
Seriously, you just kept digging that hole, didn't you, Mark?
I did. I just wanted to keep going, see what happened.
You really do. I'm telling you, you guys got to watch that movie, The Signal. It's really good. Lawrence Fishburne, I think, is in it.
Matrix.
Yes, I think it could be Samuel L. Jackson, but I just haven't seen the movie in so long. But it's a really, really good movie.
Which movie is that again? Now,
The Signal.
Is that a sci-fi?
Yeah, it was made like 3-4 years ago.
Wow.
Ooh, there's a movie coming out you guys might like.
What's that?
And I can't believe I didn't even clue in after talking about Supernatural for so much tonight. There's a movie coming out on the Winchester House.
Really?
What's the Winchester House?
The most haunted house in the world. And it's like constantly in being built for like the last 500 years or something. And there's like 500 rooms or...
It's the family that owns Winchester Guns.
Yeah, the first multiple shooting gun, or what is the phrase? I heard the phrase. I know the phrase from Supernatural because their last name is... Yes, thank you. Yes, it's the first repeating gun.
Okay.
And yeah, because their last name is Negan with John Winchester.
Oh, that's why.
Mm-hmm. Is this a non sequitur?
It's because Negan, her favorite guy, because he was in Supernatural.
I don't watch Walking Dead. I hate zombies. They're so pointless. It's just the only reason I know the name Negan is because he's John Winchester.
See,
it's Jeffrey
funny.
Dean
But see, that's what made Walking Dead so good. It's the human quality of it.
Yeah, if you want to see a good zombie movie, go to the original, one that you can actually get into. Go to the original Zombieland. Oh. That movie was so good with Woody Harrelson. Perfect zombie movie.
Maybe it's because I just didn't know the lore, and the lore didn't make sense to me. So
I hate zombie movies too, but that one.
I know. I just the whole concept of zombie. I mean, at least with other horror movies, they have some kind of backstory on why these monsters keep coming back. But I don't know.
That's the way Zombieland. They do like a little 4 or 5 minute thing in the beginning, telling you how everything happened, and then it just picks up with this kid trying to find food and roaming around town with a shotgun. It's really well done. It's done by Matthew Vaughn, who also did The Kingsman, and
very good movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's done in that exact style, and it's perfect. Like, I'm telling you, Woody Harrelson, the guy that played Mark Zuckerberg in a Social Network movie. What was his name? Jesse Eisenberg, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and then Bill Murray's in it. How can you not like Bill Murray?
I thought oh my God, I saw him on an award show in the audience a few years ago. Oh, I thought he was the next celebrity death for sure. Talking about zombies, dude, he looked so rough. Then he was in like 2 or 3 movies after that, and yeah.
See what he did to that poor guy in New York? Bill Murray. Right. He walked up to the guy, like he was just in some wayward little, food shop. He walked up to the guy who was eating, stole the guy's French fries, started eating them while talking to him. Then he didn't say anything to him. He started eating the guy's French fries. He put them down on his plate, and he looked at the guy and was like, "Go ahead. Nobody's going to believe you," and walked out.
No, get out of
here. I could see him doing something crazy like that. I could.
Yeah, he confirmed that he does stupid stuff like that. And that's what he said. He's like, "Yeah, go ahead. Nobody's going to believe you." Can you imagine like one your friend?
I don't believe you.
Listen, I was sitting in a restaurant, and Bill Murray came up and just started eating my French fries. Your friend's going to be like, "Yeah, okay."
You know what though? That's like a perfect.
It's like an Andy Kaufman thing.
That's exactly. I was going to say that's an Andy Kaufman type thing to do. It's a funny ass thing.
Yep. For an audience of one.
Right, for an audience of one. For the discerning fella.
Seriously, anybody check out Zombieland, one of the best movies out there.
Well, see, I was thinking the same kind of thing, like how Bill Murray said, if you tell anyone, they're not going to believe you, because exactly like you pointed out, he just did that to me. Yeah, right.
Okay.
I mean, that's why people should go see Jigsaw, because I don't know if it's the writers just being so brilliant, or if it's the editors, but like, I don't know. It's like they can put something right in your face and tell you, look at this, pay attention. And yet you don't see the connection.
Yeah, it's the same.
And they tell you one thing and they know you're going to think the other thing. And that's the whole point. But why do we keep getting fooled by it? Because if you know that, okay, think the exact opposite of whatever you heard. And they still get you. I mean, is that just genius writing? Is that just sneaky editing? It's
everything. It's all the above.
Are they calling in psychologists to make these movies? Like,
I don't think psychologists would have the ability to make those kinds of things. I think it's actually got to be someone who's a little messed up in the head.
No, but to anticipate the human mind. And that's like a quote right out of the movie. But to know if I put this image up, 9 times out of 10, you're going to think this, which is what I want you to think, so I can do that,
So they're guiding you without you knowing it.
But even when you're thinking, I don't know. Like, I think, honestly, this one you can actually go and see on your own, even if you haven't seen the first 7.
So you don't necessarily...
I think, well... It's definitely more enjoyable. You're going to get a lot more out of it if you've seen the first 7. You're going to catch all the little Easter eggs if you're mental like me. That was... You don't even know. They were playing Zepp's theme as it said Lionsgate and Twisted Pictures. That's like the companies that do them.
Yeah.
But Twisted Pictures has twist on one side, pictures on the other, and has a spike in the middle, and it's all surrounded by barbed wire. And then the spike tightens, and the barbed wire tightens around the words. I was almost in tears.
Wow.
I was almost in tears because I was sitting in front of another Saw movie 10 years later, and I was so happy, and I was so scared. I'm like, if they mess this up, like, it's almost like maybe they shouldn't do this. I don't want it to hurt the other 7, and if they don't do it well. But the first names I saw on the screen, Lee Winnell, James Wan, okay, the original writers. I feel safe. I feel good. I'm happy. Dude, I still haven't wrapped my head around this. I've been out of the movies for like 2 hours. I am still sorting through this.
Amanda would have went to sleep for a week if this movie stunk.
I don't know what I would. No, because that's what I said. I'm not going to call it Saw 8, just in case it sucks. Just in case something goes horribly wrong and it's criticized by everyone. Because I had to be fair. And I said, it's going to be a standalone movie. It's its own thing. It doesn't matter.
But it was Saw 8, right?
No, it's called Jigsaw.
But it is the 8th Saw movie.
Okay.
So you're saying this is a standalone?
No, well, okay, technically Saw 7 is not Saw 7. It's Saw 3D. It's Saw 2, Saw 3, Saw 4, Saw 5, Saw 6, Saw 3D.
Oh, wait,
was supposed to be 2 parts.
Okay, but on my cable thing, where it says Saw 7, the final chapter.
Yeah, that's Saw 3D. And that's the last of the 7.
Ooh,
and
nice
now this
shooter.
is Jigsaw, and this is 10 years later.
Okay.
From 10 years after Saw 7.
Wait, is this Jigsaw thing the thing that rides around on a little tricycle with a face mask on or something
his name is Bill.
Oh, okay.
Billy.
Yeah, Billy.
Alrighty.
The puppet is Billy.
And
somebody said in chat, there's going to be a sequel down the line with that dude on a walker or something.
We'll see, because they figured it was going to be a miracle to get the first one made anyway.
With
and
the
the whole
budget.
thing was filmed in 18 days for like $10,000 or something ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
And they thought, okay, what's the easiest, fastest, cheapest movie we can film? 2 guys in a room. And they actually wrote 2 other movies, and one of them was Devil, the one where they're all trapped in the elevator, and one of them's the devil.
Yeah,
that was remember that one? Yeah, they wrote that one too.
Movie, whatever his name is, the guy that did
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Yeah, that one. I'll tell you one thing though, the one in the crop circle one that Mel Gibson did wasn't bad. What, Signs?
Oh yeah, but they film all them around here.
Well, they Saws and Jigsaw as well.
Signs was a good movie.
It was.
I liked Signs.
Yeah.
That was a very good movie. You know, I kind of liked I like that whole approach. I liked, the aliens were just malevolent, but like not malevolent, so to speak, but just sort of the aliens were actually a race of beings that were basically, I don't know, like reapers. They were just sort of like taking humans and doing what they wanted to them, and just no compunction at all about hurting humans or doing anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, which reminds me, Bill, did you see the Mass Effect movie got approval?
No way. That sounds good.
No.
The original Shepard story.
Yeah, but that's good because they'll build it.
Yeah,
if it does
exactly.
well. If it does well.
Yep.
Oh, Mass Effect was a great game series, and I always thought that some of these games would make some brilliant movies if done right, and Mass Effect could do it.
Mass Effect could, and I think they actually got a really good budget. I think they got like $130 million budget or something like that.
Wow.
So, yeah.
They need some special effects.
Well, it's only because Sony owns the property now, so it's like they're able to make the movie out. But, man, they got to pick like a really good director to make it,
Yeah, and not J.J. Abrams, because, he's Mr. Lens Flare.
Yeah, and shaky cam. Hate that.
Yeah, right.
I hate shaky cam.
Bill, I saw a poster for Thor.
Yep.
And they had one of those little fake commercials saying like turn off your phone before the movie starts, and the characters from Thor were in it.
Oh, really?
And I saw a full trailer for
Star Wars?
Blade Runner 2048.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Okay.
I never.
No, I hear a lot of talk about it. I'm sure I saw the original years ago, but don't really remember any details about it or anything. But
Oh yeah. Doug
no, but
did
I heard
the
a lot of
visual
talk about
effects for
this
that.
one.
I'm wondering how the new Justice League is going to be.
Were you in a Spider-Man, Bill?
Yes.
That one, look at the magic Marvel did just by helping out that poor DC universe.
Oh.
Just by letting them use Tony Stark and, kind of cooperating for once. And letting, Spider-Man be in the Marvel movies and then, having Stark in the DC movie, the Spider-Man DC movie. It made the movie so much better.
I'm curious because I'm not a big fan of Ben Affleck as Batman. I got to tell you that right now, at all. So I'm curious to see where the second one goes because the
Batfleck.
That was horrible.
Batfleck. That's funny.
Oh.
You're just a
Horrible.
Batfleck.
Yeah, I thought that
Dynamic dunderheads.
that Batman versus Superman was the most retarded thing I've ever
Horrible.
watched.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Now Wonder Woman, on the other hand,
Was good. I saw
Great
it the other
movie.
night. I was like, wow, I can't believe how good this is.
I actually wanted to see that.
It's
I
really
like comic
good.
book movies. I don't know why. I haven't seen a Batman movie in ages. They
because they
were
haven't made
just
one in ages.
they should have stuck.
no,
with-
but like the last several. The last one I saw, Katie Holmes was in it.
Hmm?
Oh, wait a minute. Now that
Is
you
she
said
still
that,
alive?
Yeah,
You know
she
what's
escaped
funny?
the Scientologists.
in the new
okay.
Spider-Man Homecoming, I found this funny. At the end of the movie, Tony Stark is with Kirsten Dunst, who was Mary Jane in the the first remake boot ups of
That's right.
Tobey
Yeah.
Maguire, and she's in there with Stark, and I'm saying this is nice how they did that.
The crossover.
Yeah, the crossover, and there she is. I was like, wow.
Yeah, crossovers are good if they do them right,
Yeah, like you said, it has to be done right though. Because honestly,
Yeah.
let me ask you honestly, would you? Because I would, even though I am a diehard Jaws fan, but with the with the graphics, the story, you think they could remake Jaws?
No,
You think
Jaws?
you have to leave
Leave
it
it
alone? Leave it alone. Let it be a classic.
leave it
cult.
be. Name one movie that I try to revive
know.
from the past. It just doesn't work.
It doesn't.
I mean, even Dumb and
rare.
Dumber tanked. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
it's
Because
rare.
once again, they made Dumb and Dumber into characters of themselves, and not like the appeal about the first movie was that they were believably stupid. The new Dumb and Dumber was like them just making fun of how dumb they are.
You know what
Yeah,
gets me
that's
crazy?
Totally out of the.
Took it out of the realm of believability and turned it into just like they tried too hard to be funny.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what makes
I
me?
mean, want to hear funny? Funny is Gerard Depardieu in the bathroom having diarrhea, and then the woman saying, "Don't use the toilet. Whatever you do, it's not hooked up." And then he's like, "Okay." And then things.
By the
like
way,
that were
that's
funny.
Jeff Daniels.
Or Jeff Daniels. Sorry,
Gerard Depardieu.
That's another
I
great
forgot
classic.
what it was.
The only
Another.
thing I know that name from was I know he played Christopher Columbus once.
Really?
Yeah,
I think
in a
they're
movie
re-
called 1492: The Conquest of Paradise.
Oh yeah. Yep. What about Starman?
The original was very
classic.
good.
It was.
Yep, classic.
I heard
original
they
was
were going to
good.
remake something, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to say Beetlejuice, but I don't know.
Oh
if that's
my
what
god,
it
if
was
they
or
touch
not.
that, I'm done.
They are making another Beetlejuice.
Then I'm done.
Really?
Another one, or just
Yes.
remaking
I
it?
don't know. That's what I saw too. I saw something about that. I'm not sure if it's a remake, a reboot, or a sequel. I don't know.
Well,
Well, that's
Hollywood
why
is out of
anything I
ideas.
see nowadays, it's so sad. Anything I see, I have to verify by like 3 other sources before I even consider thinking about it or reposting it. I just don't believe
Isn't
anything
it-
anymore.
Isn't it kind of weird that Michael Keaton is all of a sudden now like a big Hollywood thing again?
He is?
No, because he's always been good.
Oh, he has, but he like faded away for a while.
Yeah, but that was his own choice.
It was.
You know, he took a step away
that's-
because he didn't like where Hollywood was going because they were freaking,
Did you see him fall off the chair?
Well,
He
he
was
Really
being
fell off the chair.
interviewed by someone. I don't know if he was drunk or I don't know what was going on. And he went to take a seat and he just like totally missed it and fell on the ground. And he just seemed so old and fragile. And I don't know. It was really bad. How could you guys not have seen that? You wait. I bet everyone in the chat's seen it.
Really?
Oh my god! It was like, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago, and it went everywhere. I've seen it like a million times, and I don't even look for it. It just every once in a while it'll pop back up again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could just go do a search in Google right now and say Michael Keaton falls off a chair, and see what we get.
Michael Keaton was doing like little bit parts and stuff, why he wasn't on the main screen. Like if you remember the 40-Year-Old Virgin, he played the guy in the Home Depot or whatever. Home Depot manager. I think it was that movie.
You know what I never liked either is when they make these new movies, these spin-offs like Starsky and Hutch and their comedies.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, jeez. They did a lot of those like that. They made them into comedies. It's like,
yeah,
what?
Fox is known to do that and try to put it on after football. It's like, hey, watch Rush Hour. It's like, hey, no.
But I don't know, like, I liked movies in the 80s, and maybe that's like, I don't know. So I kind of grew up in the 80s, but it just seemed like, just for Halloween and getting ready for Jigsaw and everything, I was going to post a different, like, kind of Halloween song on Facebook. And I went and I found the original music video for Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm.
I remember at the end, like, all those celebrities popped up just to yell Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They're like, and not just people that were in the movie, not like Michael Keaton and everything.
Because of the song.
Yeah.
Ray Parker's
Bill Murray.
song.
Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray.
Uh-huh.
But like other, like, really, like John Candy and a whole bunch of people. And I was like, I like things like that. Like, you think of like the Three Amigos.
Mm-hmm.
The three main stars were all huge. Like, they could have all been leading men. You put them all together and make this. And you couldn't make that now. But that was like a great movie. Like, I wish they did stuff like that nowadays.
Hey, Amanda, I'm trying to find this video with Michael Keaton falling off a chair, and it's nowhere. I don't see it.
Not Michael Keaton. I'm sorry, Bill Murray.
Oh, that was Bill Murray.
Yeah. Did I say?
Well, no wonder.
I'm sorry. You don't even know. You don't even.
I don't even know. Whenever I can't even sing that.
I bet you used to be able to.
Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah, I know, right?
And the Yankees fired Girardi today.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
I was going to ask you, Bill, do you know Robert Morningstar? I heard you guys mentioning him earlier.
I've had him on a show once. I can't remember which one because I do so many. But yes.
Oh, he's huge.
I mean, I don't know
JFK.
him. I don't know him. But I mean, I've had him on one of these shows somewhere at one point or another. You know, you have so many. You know what I mean? You go through so many names. It's like it gets. If you saw my Skype, it's got like 1,000 contacts. It's like
I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, and you are too because you used to do that thing with Dark 30. What is it?
Yeah, but I was too scared back then. If I knew how agreeable people were, I just figured, oh my God, someone said yes. I'm not going to pester them until the show, just so they don't back out. Just so I don't know. I was just so happy they said yes, and then it was like, oh. Some of these people want to be friends with me on Facebook, and some of these people are saying add me to Skype. And I'm like, damn, so many big names I could have been friends with. But I mean, I didn't know anything about any of them. I was just trying to get them to help Leo.
Yep. Keith.
Yes.
85 minutes.
Yep.
The countdown.
Oh, okay.
Stranger Things. I'm telling you, I'm out. I'm going to watch Stranger Things. At least the first one. I got to see where they go with this.
Is that Chris's? Chris Garantano's?
No. Stranger Things on Netflix.
Oh.
Season 2. I mean.
Okay, I just saw Bill Murray fall.
You did? Oh, my God.
And it was good, eh?
Well, I mean, he leaned back and he tilted. He brought his leg up, which threw him off balance. So
he didn't seem a little off coming on stage to begin with.
Well, I couldn't listen to it because I have my volume turned off, so I couldn't hear how he's sounding. But I did see when he was led onto the set, a guy was leading him onto the set and had his hand on his back and was kind of ushering him along. All right, and only let go when he got on the set. Now, why would somebody, a staff member, have their hand on someone's back, moving them forward along the set.
I think he talked about that. He said he was drunk as hell.
Okay, well then it makes sense.
Yeah.
And
See,
when that
I didn't
staff
know if
member,
that was an allegation or if that was fact, but for some reason I thought.
Well, Bill Murray's not going to deny it. He'll come right out and say it.
Yeah.
well, when the staff member was leading him onto
thing.
the set,
Give me some
when the
tea,
staff
please.
member was leading him onto the set, he turned away and he was looking at the host, and he had a look on his face like, I don't know about this guy. He kind of had that look. You could see the look on his face. You sure you know what you're getting into here, kind of thing. So it was very funny.
By the way, D, Skype will beat chat on the next Family Feud. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
I doubt it, Bill. You never be quiet. You're going to say more and more and more, and more things you're going to say.
We almost beat them the other night, and we're gonna beat them. Amanda was great too, as always.
Thank you.
We had fun though.
That was fun.
It was fun. I was getting a lot of comments that a lot of people. It was hysterical to listen back to that, by the way.
I wasn't allowed to play, so I couldn't stay.
Oh, well, I don't know what. I think you might. No, he wasn't streaming. You're probably sleeping.
No, I was actually in the chat with you guys for a while. But
Oh,
no.
that's right. That's right. That's right. I saw you.
Okay.
Yeah, because I messaged you earlier that day
Yeah, and you said what?
that. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't remember now. I don't know. Probably just, what are you up to? Because I was trying to play on my stream. Because I was working. I'm done all 7 scripts. I'm just working on the last 5
Okay.
things I pitched. But because I wanted to stream before Friday. But then when I heard that I might be able to see Jigsaw tonight on Thursday,
Yeah.
I said I'm going to see Jigsaw on Thursday. So I don't know. If I can get the rest of the pictures done, maybe I'll stream tomorrow. It's just I know Bill was wanting to hear some of it because he's seen almost all of them now, and he'll be producing. So I don't want to.
I just got all 11 files. I contacted the National Archives, and it would take forever to download them individually. They just sent me 11 zip files that has all of them that was released today.
Okay.
So instead of looking at each one, now I can actually save them to my computer and look at them when I want to do it. But they sent me 11 zip files that have all the files. So now, if they didn't know about me then, they sure do know about me now.
Are you talking about the JFK files?
Yeah, I just got all of it in 11 files. You want me to forward this? Are you guys interested or no?
Yep,
Seriously?
I am.
All right, I'll forward it to you. Oh, wait, I don't know. I have your email. I'll do that now.
Well, I tweeted Robert Morningstar one night that Mark was on when he was streaming, and he came and joined us. And
Yeah,
actually,
Robert and I know each other. He's a good guy.
yeah, and he was on another show later that night, and he actually sang me happy birthday on air. Ah,
Yeah, he did.
yeah,
All right, who wants it? Nobody else?
I do.
All right, let me see if I have your email. I think I should have it.
I don't need it, Bill. I'll dig it up if I need it.
Amanda,
Yeah.
do I have your email?
Yeah, you should.
What's it? Is it? Okay, I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had to. Keith, do you want it or no?
No, I'll read the Cliff's Notes.
Wait, Amanda, send me your email in Skype, please.
Yeah.
Mark, if you're going to do it, you got to do it right.
You mean really do it like you do? I don't think I want to do that. I just,
Yeah, but I mean, I guess if you're downloading the files, I assume that you have some kind of interest in it, Bill.
Yeah, I just want to look at them over.
That was a good one.
Look at these two.
Sorry, I just thought that was
Sorry, it's like Beavis and Butthead on the other end over here.
It's like, yeah.
I'm just.
You said what?
I just want to look at it. I'm curious. At least I'll have them and I can look at them at my time. But all right, Amanda, you should have.
But
You should have an email now.
Okay, I'll look. Thank you. Yeah. Would you ever want to have someone on your show one night when you're looking at the stars to talk about JFK with you?
I guess. See, we hit the subject earlier, so I don't want to rehash, but I don't think there's nothing going to be interesting in those files. So like they were saying, somebody right now is going over every one. All the major networks have panels of people just standing by reading them all. Oh, I found something. No. They're not going to find nothing.
Definitely no.
Typo.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I just got to find out if Keith is really, if this is really going to happen tonight, Keith. It's almost as bad as Saw.
Peace, Keith.
That said, look, the 27th. Usually when they have premiere dates for their seasons, it usually drops at midnight.
Oh, there it is. Oh, but no. Look what the countdown says.
What does it say?
4 hours, 17 minutes, and 23 seconds.
That's because they're on the West Coast.
Oh, that sucks.
So that would be... Well, no, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
3 o'clock in the morning. It does.
So midnight their time.
Yeah, Pacific.
Son of a...
That's wrong.
Easy.
Time zones sucks, don't they?
Oh, that's so
No,
wrong.
time zones are great. Time zones are how we defeat the flat Earth tards.
Check it out. Go to Netflix. Look what they're doing. They're showing little clips of what's coming, I think.
Yeah.
Flat
4
tards.
hours. 4 hours? Why
Yeah,
did they do
Bill.
East Coast?
You went to see it just recently.
Ooh.
You go to the movies often.
Yeah.
There was this thing up, like, in between, like, after the trailers when they say, like, oh, turn off your phone and don't talk and blah, blah, blah. It said something like, if you take your ticket stub home, there's a PIN number and you can put it in and possibly get the movie you're watching at an earlier release date. So, like, say it's released in February, I might be able to get it in January. Did you hear anything about that?
No. No.
Okay, that's really weird. I'm going to try. I don't know what they're talking about, but it's been a long time since I've actually been to the theater, so.
Oh, my.
I can't believe I was
I'm
all
thinking like 8 years, dude, at very least.
Are you serious?
I might have to watch this tomorrow all day. I can't. I'm not staying up till no 3 o'clock in the morning just to watch
We'll be
it.
texting like little girls. Like, did you see this? Did you see that?
Oh, man. That's not right. But I guess they had to technically because of the after midnight 27.
You know what?
thing.
I think this happened before, and I think it does get released on midnight per your time zone. They just advertise at West Coast time zone.
You think so?
So yeah. So basically, you can be up to season 3 by the time it gets to California.
Man.
Well,
We'll see.
in about
We'll find
15 minutes, it's going to be midnight for me.
Do you have Netflix?
No.
Because you could have been the test model for that
Yeah, right.
to see if
Either
it
way.
works.
Keith would be kicking himself after all the hateful remarks against the Beatles in Canada.
No.
If I could turn it on an hour before him and share my screen on Skype, ooh,
No.
wouldn't that be fancy?
I would not get mad just because of that old
And Mark,
karaoke band.
you like our theme song, do you? Oh my god, I was dying.
What do you mean, your national anthem?
Our national anthem, yeah.
Yeah, might as well
I
call
didn't
it
know
a
what
theme
you were
song.
talking about. Our theme song, I'm like, Canada's theme song. Oh, our national anthem.
That's right. It's a theme song.
I'd much rather a theme song than a national anthem.
That's what it
Canada's
is. It's a
theme
theme
song.
song. It's funny as heck. I like it.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Because you saw 8, now known as Jigsaw or something like that.
It's always been Jigsaw.
Oh, okay.
All right, hold on. Somebody was banned because they used probably a content of a word they used, but he was just quoting a movie. I know it was probably.
No.
Hey, Gabe, how you doing?
Yeah, racist lines from movies. I ban them.
But was it just one line?
I made
2.
pad thai chicken.
Well-
There's some up there for you.
Well, why don't? Do you remember who it was? The name?
Jason Vincent. I think it might be
Oh,
Franz Flapjack.
Yeah.
He's been okay.
Yeah, I might have
Well,
to.
Jason
didn't say
Vincent.
anything bad.
Well, he did. He used a derogatory thing,
Oh,
but
he
that
did?
was, but that was from a movie.
even if it's a movie quote, if it's a racist
Yes,
quote.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know
yeah.
what? I'm gonna cut him slack, so I'm gonna go to my page and unban him. I mean, somebody did block it
Okay.
immediately, and that's good. We don't want none of that kind of stuff here.
No, better to be safe than sorry.
Yes.
I have no doubt.
But
I'm okay with
but-
that. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, but we'll give the benefit of the doubt on that. It was just, sometimes people do things and they, it wasn't meant, purposely.
I hope not.
Oh, we'll give the person a chance and we'll see what happens.
mhm.
Now I got to go figure out where
It's
to
all
go.
very, very Saw-like of you, Bill.
Oh, stop it now.
Give them a chance to redeem themselves.
Carmen already
I like that.
unbanned him.
She did?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. I mean, sometimes people make innocent mistakes. I mean, it's not like...
I think Flapjack is Jason.
Yeah, I think he is too. That's why I seen something going on, but it's all good. Blah, blah, blah. So we're I don't want to say the word now. We're blank out of luck, I guess, Keith.
Huh?
Oh, my tea! There better be sugar and lemon in there. I don't want that no sugar in there where I get sick.
I put sugar, but
The diet sugar, right?
no,
The,
no, no, no. This
what was that called? That other sugar?
Keith, man.
What?
What's
It
that
just,
sugar?
it just keeps going over there, Keith. What's
That
going
diet
on, dude?
sugar. What's that one?
What's happening?
I don't know, sugar.
Yeah, right.
No, they said what is it? What is that diet sugar? I don't like doing diet sugar. What's the name of that one?
Stevia?
Yeah, that's the one.
Aspartame?
Yeah.
Sweet and low.
Stevia, whatever that is.
Stevia, Salia, Melia, who knows? Whatever the name is.
Okay,
Oh.
Mark, you're smart. I'm gonna ask you.
I don't know that for sure, but okay.
Mark's not smart. He plays one on TV.
Hey, that's kind of silly.
That's a good one. Oh,
That's funny.
hey Keith, I got to get revenge on him somehow. So
Who?
I'm hearing this, you know.
Mark?
I'm
I
still
know,
here.
right?
I'm right here. I'm in front of you.
what? What do you want?
I broke it.
Because I
Give me
didn't
my
hear
lighter.
much about it because
Can I have my
was out,
lighter?
obviously.
I'm not tasting that thing. That thing is fuming hot. I'm gonna burn
Everybody,
myself.
let's just sit back and listen to Bill.
I know, and Mom. You know,
No,
That's
because
my entertainment.
she gives me. She tells
she
me.
really is.
I'm serious. It's like it's still
You had a
boiling.
good time watching movies with her. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Keith.
Nice lady.
It's like still boiling, and she wants me to taste it, see if it's okay. It's like,
It's all bubbling.
Well,
yeah,
come
it's
on.
like I'm not
No.
gonna touch that.
What's a little heat? Come on, you can handle it.
How is it?
It's good. It's not really hot.
Oh, so you made your mom taste it.
Yeah, she did it herself. I didn't ask her to. She did it. Oh my god,
Wow.
it's like smoking in my face. I can't even see the cup.
Take it easy.
Nah, that doesn't work with moms. 'Cause moms have lips like Kevlar.
Put more sugar.
That's fu-
Oh my
That's funny.
God,
Kevlar.
That's nasty.
Kevlar lips.
You don't drink sugar. How's it gonna taste good if you don't even use sugar?
Yeah, but then you shouldn't be taking
Bill, you're supposed to take.
Dude,
You're supposed to
I
take
could listen.
breaths before you talk.
I can
mean-
listen to Bill and his mom like literally all day. I'll
I
just
mean,
sit
it
here and
doesn't
laugh.
even. She's telling me taste it has sugar. She don't drink with sugar. Anything's gonna sound sugary to her because she don't use sugar. So even if
You
it
have
tastes
to-
a little sugar,
Bill.
she's gonna taste it. Go ahead.
Breathe. You're running out of air when you're trying to talk. You're like,
That's what I find so funny.
Oh my
I know.
god.
He doesn't take time to breathe. He just keeps talking until there's no air left.
So funny.
What? That was a little too fast.
You ought to see that night
That
up at
was
his
too
house when we were
fast.
drinking the vodka and we were laughing
didn't
and trying
put
to
no
talk at the
sugar.
same time. We couldn't do it.
You're slick. That was too fast. There's no way you
Why?
put sugar in that and brought it back to me. That's impossible. That's
Ooh.
impossible.
Imagine that with slurred
few.
words.
That was too quick. Put it down. Put it down.
Try it.
She just
He's
ran.
like, I'll be all right. Just give me a coffee cuppy.
No, but you know what? She's slick. I tell her, go put more sugar. She comes back 10 seconds later. There's no
Yes,
possibility
I did.
that she put sugar in there.
I did.
She walked out the door and
She's
walked
just
straight
trying to
back
play
in.
me with the same cup to see if it tastes different, like a psychological thing. They're going to say, oh, yeah, it tastes like more sugar in there. Meanwhile, she didn't put nothing.
Hurry up. I got to see the show.
Oh, I like Earl Grey. I do love Earl Grey. That's good tea.
Oh, man.
Don't shake your head.
I did really not.
Actually, I want some chocolate chip cookies.
Wow. That's okay.
Oh,
You're gonna-
all
you're
What's
day, I'm
with the
telling you.
cookies? Someone
Gonna make her bring
in
those
chat
to you
was
as
eating
well, huh?
cookies.
As long as it's not somebody's cookie from last year, I'm okay. That's all I'll say. That was insane. You were here. No, you weren't here. It was
What was
the
this?
day when Travis Walton,
was there with Audrey?
Yeah. And a few of us had the cookies.
I'll tell you what, I understand how he saw aliens. Holy moly.
Or were they pot cookies?
Let's just say
Mother
those
made
chocolate chips weren't chocolate chips, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
You
they're
are
poop.
so not discreet, Mark.
And you know what? I
Yeah,
didn't-
Mark's like the narc in the corner.
I
You can't
know.
tell
The thing
anything
is,
to.
Mark,
It's like, yo, the chocolate chips weren't
Are
chocolate
you
chips and the
talking
cookies. And
about
Mark's like,
marijuana?
guys, are you talking about marijuana?
Mark, I thought.
I said poop. I didn't say marijuana.
You know what happened? I went. You weren't here that night, but they all were here. I went into the kitchen. They were all hanging out, and Audrey. Well, they said, "Would you like to have a cookie?" And I said, "Sure." So I ate the whole thing. I thought it was literally a cookie.
Well, it was technically.
Technically. Boy, that was the last time I'll eat a cookie of that flavor.
Hey, guys, you got any of that sticky, icky marijuana? No, Mark.
And I don't condone it whatsoever. And I will
Well,
definitely
it's,
not
it's
again.
legal in Colorado and some other states now. I mean,
Yeah,
it's more or less harmless compared
Isn't it up
to.
to like 32 now or
that's
something?
true. That's true.
I don't know about that.
I don't like cocaine. I just like the smell of it.
Oh my God. Oh man.
That's a famous quote from, what's his name? What's a comedian guy?
Richard Pryor?
Richard Pryor, yeah.
Wow.
Just a guess.
That was
Yeah.
a good guess.
He was like, I don't like cocaine. I just like the way it smells.
That story where he set his arm on fire. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel so bad for him. I can't make it through that without just bursting out laughing every time.
let's just say Eric was outside because I was not the only one. My best friend was here too, and he goes, "Bill, tell me what happened." Because I was. He goes, "Did something happen?"
He's the guide.
And
yeah.
then
Bill's on Saturn.
And then I told him, "Yeah, I ate the whole thing." He goes, "He said, what? You're supposed to nibble?" And I was like, "Oh no!" So then I go
Oh
outside.
no.
Eric is sitting in the chair being Mr. Quiet and just like looking around. Heidi is like paralyzed. She can't even reach for her water 6 feet away from her.
She had a 20-minute conversation with a refrigerator.
Yeah, she was paralyzed. And then me and Mark, wait a minute.
No,
That's
I
right.
wasn't there.
Mark.
No, you weren't there, but wait a minute.
You were in his hallucination.
Wait a minute.
I was an artificial.
Believe me, in Bill's head, you were there, Mark.
No, wait a minute,
Okay,
though.
I can't argue with that.
Something happened when you were here, Mark, because I remember you were sleeping in the middle room, and then me and my friend started laughing hysterical before we fell asleep.
Okay, I don't know where that's going. I better stay away from this because I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm trying to think what you know.
It's
What
actually kind of concerning me, but
you know what it is? It had
No, I don't.
it
You
twisted.
were high for a few days. Off
No,
that
no,
cookie.
no. It twisted. It twisted my mind so much I was hallucinating.
I seriously believe that.
I'm not joking, because I could
I
have sworn.
seriously believe that too.
That is bizarre.
Yeah, it's
Because I remember making noise, and I'm thinking it's because me and him started laughing hysterical at 4
I mean,
o'clock in the
like
morning.
Keith makes noise.
No. We were laughing hysterical about the stupidest stuff, and I thought you were in the middle room. I guess it was Audrey and Travis in the next room.
Travis?
Yeah. I thought it was you, but it was the night before.
No, it wasn't me. I was there the next day or so, if I recall.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you, like not right now, it felt like that cookie affected me for 2 days.
Well, I
Seriously.
would suspect that it did.
It definitely did.
I don't think it's finished affecting you. Actually.
Permanent brain damage.
Well, I don't know about that, but I just think you definitely got a More than a cookie high from that. It's something else there going on.
My brownie tastes like Andromeda.
That's right.
Oh man.
Wow, because potato. What?
Yeah, they were throwing potatoes at each other. By the way.
Hey, what? Who was?
Remember, Keith, tell me I wasn't hallucinating that one.
No, you weren't hallucinating that one.
Are you sure?
That was Heidi chucking potatoes at us.
Yeah.
Potatoes or...
But then again, we weren't really at sound mind at that point either.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it either, yeah.
It was like, my drink tastes like purple.
Yeah, exactly.
She made these little round potatoes with garlic mayonnaise.
Yeah.
They were good,
Wow.
though. It was really good. We were shocked at how good they tasted. But then
You
all of a
fry
s-
those? You fry them in, like, put them in a frying pan?
No,
Well, no, here's the thing. We were drinking Finlandia, right? And we
Yeah.
set up the table with all the laptops and the telescope. And dummy us didn't realize the table was on like a 30-degree angle, like tilted backwards. Didn't even bother. And so Heidi put the potatoes down, and they all started
rolling?
flying towards me and Bill.
Yeah.
They start rolling.
And then we thought we were under attack until she
That's
started
funny.
coming around with garlic mayonnaise. It was the weirdest thing.
It was.
It's like that thing of the Chappelle show where like Prince served them pancakes. It was just so random. It was like we were
Yeah.
doing a moon stream and all of a sudden there's like potatoes and mayonnaise. What?
Oh,
That's
man.
funny.
They were good though.
They were good. That's what I'm saying. They were really good.
Yeah. Agreed.
Anyway.
It's just still kind of strange, actually. Yeah.
Oh, it was a strange few days. Let's just say that.
It was great.
And there's a TV show just for you. It's called Strange Days.
Or Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Okay, yeah, that too.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
But I really do. I really want everybody to go to Nuclear Lake. I really would love that to happen.
Okay, just okay. Let me just say this: hearing the name Nuclear Lake
I'll be right back.
automatically like makes me want to go not to Nuclear Lake. Okay, I mean, automatically I'm ready to say no. I'm not going to any kind of nuclear anything.
Well, it's been cleared by the United States government.
Right, that makes it safe. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out
The
loud?
Appalachian Trail literally goes hundreds of feet from it. And people use it every day.
And you should be hundreds of feet from it.
Well, one time, there's actually
Yeah.
stories about this lake, Mark, and this is not a joke. If you look up Croco Bass, Nuclear Lake, supposedly there was some kind of hybrid species of bass because of the nuclear accident. There's these bass with sharp teeth that are in that lake. They call it Croco Bass.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't buy that either.
And I don't buy that either. But I'm saying there are people that say they caught these Croco Bass or they've seen it jump out the lake feeding on ducks and geese.
People, toddlers.
Yeah,
I get
it's
it.
almost like the Piranha movie.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe that either. I'm just saying.
Croco bass. That's croco crap.
Yeah, well, I'm serious. I Googled it and I couldn't believe it. There's somebody put Croco Bass or some crazy stuff going on over there. But you hear all these stories anyway.
Sure, I'm thinking that we're hearing them now.
Well, I'm gonna take them during the week before you get here.
You are, huh? Well, I mean, I'll go on a trip just to see it, just to have fun.
Oh, you're going.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to get them to go.
Oh, okay. I was sort of kidding, just to play along, but I guess I'm gonna have to go.
And I would have liked to have all of us go bowling.
Right, because bowling is the thing to do at Pine Bush.
Well, I'm
Actually, I
saying
don't know.
you don't bowl. Do you bowl?
I do. I have. I've bowled in the past.
I mean, if you come Friday night or Friday afternoon, we can go bowling for a couple hours at the bowling alley here, and we all go and
Is
have
this-
a goof.
Is this? Are you talking for Pine Bush? Or are you talking about
Pine
December
Bush.
2nd?
No, Pine Bush.
Okay.
When we're all together.
Okay.
Because
That sounds
Race,
fun.
yeah, Race will be here. I mean, we're gonna have a crew here. It's gonna be some gang over here that weekend. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a big, big bunch of people. That's for sure.
Yeah. But I'm gonna talk to the hotel down the road
Okay.
to see if we can, because I think there's a lot of people. I don't care if everybody stays here. I don't care at all. And who was it? Somebody said they're bringing a tent. I don't know. think it was Jade. He bought a big
I think it was
tent.
your mother.
Oh, yeah. She's going to probably throw me out there.
That's right. She's gonna bring a tent. I'm bringing a tent for you, Billy. You're gonna stay in the tent. Okay.
Actually, if
You'll do whatever she says.
Keith, didn't you say you had a big tent like that?
Yeah, I brought it this year.
You did?
Yeah, it's in the back of the truck.
How
Never
big?
took it out.
Yeah, no.
It's not an enclosed tent. It was one just like a canopy tent.
Oh, no, we need it
okay.
enclosed. We need it enclosed. Matter of fact, I'm going on eBay. I'm going to be looking. Because the telescopes weren't in the way. You guys had them in the front. We could theoretically put the tent where the campfire was.
Right.
Because I'm not making no fire out there. That was just ridiculous. That was overkill. It really was. That was a Heidi thing.
Wait, you're not gonna have a fire pit?
It's really, it was cool for atmospherics. It
was
really
just terrible. Yeah, but it was terrible for atmospherics when you had the camera out there.
No.
No, we're talking about the atmosphere of the group.
Yeah,
I know, but it was also bad. It was cool for atmospherics, but bad for atmosphere.
No, but it wasn't really. Well, yeah. You're right with all that smoke.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
well, can it be one of those midnight bowling ones where they have the rock and roll and the psychedelic lights?
Well, we have to get up early the next morning to go to Pine Bush. If it's a Friday night, unless Mark comes on a Thursday. We're going to make Mark stay here for a week now.
Well, I could probably stick around for a little longer.
Well, you know what? Then we'll.
Yeah, well,
Keith, Paul's not going to leave right away, right, Keith?
No, he plans on sticking around for Pine Bush this year.
All right.
That's good. Because he left from, was he at my house when he left?
No, he left this Saturday morning.
From here.
Okay.
He left early, too, and he got home. And is that true, Keith? He got there by that night?
Yeah.
He got home in time, yeah.
Oh, my God. He must have been flying.
Yep.
I'll check.
Yeah, but now that you guys all have,
I'm going to check, Amanda.
more advance notice, he can probably get more time off, right? So he had to leave before the actual lectures, before the actual gathering. So that's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, but they're not into that too much anyway.
Yeah, we weren't up there actually for UFO stuff.
I know.
And to be honest, me and
I wouldn't have been either, but
me and Keith were having more fun on the guy that was supposedly running the whole thing. To be honest.
Yeah. See,
and more fun on what?
And that's.
Let's just
that's
say.
where the problem comes in.
Why?
Because you want me there, but if I had have known what was going on.
But you're coming this year.
I know, but.
You heard us. You said, I know. You heard that.
I know.
Well,
I heard that.
well, that's not what I meant.
You said it.
Oh, I'm going to try. Of course I'm going to try, but.
The Beatles suck.
You suck, buddy.
Remember, Lorraine.
You're gonna get a punch in the face.
Gotta find me first.
Lorraine did say that, they'd be
From
willing
a woman will have had a pot cookie or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last time I forgot that, though, I forgot and thought they were cookies, normal cookies. So when Bill said he ate a whole one, yeah, I had a couple before I realized, oh, yeah, these aren't the normal cookies. Yeah.
I'm trying to find this place doesn't have hours or anything. I'm on the website.
What website?
For the bowling alley over here. Oh, I got it. It just gave it to me. Oh, it's only open till 12:30 on Saturday. No. Yeah, 12:30 on Friday nights.
Tron, you don't have a wrench, buddy.
What is it, Mom?
What's the matter? What's Tron talking about?
Tron is trying to get my attention.
What is it, Mom?
But they don't have a weapon.
Yeah.
I don't. Why? What's that? Why do you have to have a wrench to be able to say something?
What does he want to do? What's going on? I'm not watching chat. I'm doing something else.
That door is open.
He made an inappropriate comment, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, Tron, troublemaker.
I thought you were. I thought you were watching chat too. No.
I wasn't watching chat.
10-person, a 10-person, 3-room tent is $120. Oh, you know me.
Bill, we expect this. All right, we're not coming if it's not there.
No, but I mean, I think it'd be cool if some. I mean, I know me and my friend Mike.
You're
going to
put 10 people in a tent.
Why not?
To sleep?
Yeah.
You're trying to. Well, I mean, it would be a lot cheaper than. Well, of course, if you do the hotel thing, you can just have. Pine Bush pays for the hotel, right?
Yeah, right. That'll be my last Pine Bush I ever do.
For the speakers, they're paying for my hotel, right?
No, but I wouldn't put it this way. I wouldn't put 10 people in a 10 people tent. Maybe 5. Just to make it comfortable.
That's always a problem when they say 10 people, 10. Okay, if you don't mind standing arm in arm and
Right. Look at this. I'll show you guys the link. Look at this thing. This thing is outrageous, and it's a good price. I'm gonna send you the link.
This is the hotel down the bottom of your hill there?
No. This is the tent. I'm literally looking at a tent. Look at this tent. It's badass.
Should get a 60-person tent.
Oh my god, I don't have room for that. Look at that one.
Can you imagine that?
Look at this one. Go check that link out.
I just want to be in a tent with everybody and everybody trying to go to sleep just so I can go.
I knew that was coming.
Look, I knew that was coming. I know Jade, myself, Mike. I know a few of us would do it. Remember, I have air mattresses for 10 people here. It's not like you're gonna sleep on a hard ground. I got pillows. I got everything.
Dude, that night you had that cookie or that brownie, whatever, you were like roaming around and everything, and all of a sudden you like stopped and like just stood there for like 10 seconds straight, just looking at the wall, and you went, "I gotta blow up mattresses."
Yeah. That's what was worrying me.
And you were like, how the hell am I supposed to do that?
Because I was worried that I was going to pass out from trying to blow up 10 mattresses because I couldn't find my air pump.
I know. It's funny.
I was in panic mode. Mark, you saw it. I literally have 10 air mattresses with pillows to boot and sheets and blankets.
Yes, you do.
So, you see the tent? Did anybody look at it?
No.
Well, take a look at it. Look at this thing. We'll put Eric in one of the rooms because he's so loud when he snores.
Well, you had me in one of the rooms. Is that trying to tell me something?
Oh well, we could have. Well, I'm saying that's a nice.
Maybe that's why him and his friend were laughing at the other room.
Oh
no! It was the stupidest thing. It wasn't
it's almost gone, Bill.
I know. But you see it though? It's hot. It's nice. But it kind of looks bigger than it really is. It looks.
Yeah, because I'm seeing the people in it.
Yeah. They're only in the middle. They're not. They're not in the full tent. It's got to be a high tent. You know what I mean? It's got to be like a really.
It's got to be a 30-person tent.
Do they even make them?
Listen to Bill.
He's thinking about it.
I'm serious.
Keith, don't. Yeah, it's called a canopy that people put in their picnics. No, you don't want that.
No, I see those. Outdoor canopy tent, party tent. It's got to be a...
Yeah. How about 14-person? It's got 3 large rooms.
Send me the link.
14-foot by 14-foot fishing huge family cabin.
Link me. I'm dead serious.
Okay, Bill.
It has an internal pool that's for,
No, I got that in the backyard. I got that in the backyard. We ain't got to worry about a pool.
No, they stock it with fish, so you can, do some fishing too.
Wow! Look at this thing.
Oh yeah, look at it. I don't see it.
No, it's from China. They have a 20-person military barracks army tent. 27 foot by 16. $2,000.
Keith, don't put it past him. You're gonna end up seeing this thing on the front lawn somewhere. I think, Bill, you actually did this.
I know, right?
Listen, Bill.
Yeah,
I went for a tent and I bought army barracks.
I bought a barracks. I'm going for a tent. I bought a barracks. What?
Bill, people in chat are feeling neglected. They want to see what you're looking at. Well, a few of them want to see what you're looking at, and some of them.
Well, we have a 10-person.
Give them a shout out.
We have a 10-person porch cabin tent. $374.
How big is it though? What's the feet?
It doesn't say.
It's a porch cabin.
But it has
doesn't
a
matter.
Remember, I might as well build my own.
Right? Go get yourself a 100-foot by 100-foot tarp. Hanging from the tree. Good to go.
Yeah, but remember, we got to have the floor and the netting because of the bugs.
Spiders.
Yeah. Oh, my God. With Paul in the woods
for
that
Paul.
time. Oh, that was hysterical. That was so funny.
He doesn't like spiders
Oh,
either.
he ran out the woods when we mentioned spider. Oh, did he run out?
Yeah,
I have it
hang
on
with
video.
Paul.
I have it on video.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this one.
Okay, how about an 18 by 35?
What? How much? That's the scary part.
$2,195.
But it comes with a car and
Sleep 60.
Wow.
60.
Listen to this one. And it's 254, but listen to this.
I like that one in chat, by the way.
Sleeps 15. Fits 5 queen air mattresses. Bug proof. 2 ground
You doing?
vents. Electrical
It's so
cord
weird.
access. Oh, this is 25 by 10 feet.
I think I have to check my time. Okay.
Look at this one. It's not bad.
It's just weird. I wanted it for like 2 days.
It's 2 available.
So I'm like,
Oh, what's that one you put? How much was that one,
That
Keith?
was everything. School was good.
Click on it.
good, just as good.
All right.
When do you start doing finals week?
We have 1 week after Thanksgiving, and then we have 2 weeks of finals.
Okay.
14 by
I
14.
think you're
All right.
understanding pretty good.
That's 14 by 14, but look at the one I sent you for $10 more.
You're a grad school kid now, man.
Look at the one I sent you
Grad
I'm
school's
looking.
easy.
for $10
Same
more.
thing you were always
I guess that's true.
You
You
see
can
it?
park a bus in that thing.
Exactly.
First into a program that gives you a doctorate, except you.
All right, I'm looking at chat now. Here's the one. Oh my God, look at the size of that
Cool.
link.
Doctorate.
It won't even fit.
I could technically go to doctor.
Oh my God, it won't even fit. Can you
Really?
believe it?
After 3 years? No.
All right, hold on.
I won't. But
Always wanted a doctor in the family.
you're getting one. It's not a medical.
Yeah, I know, right?
The
Cool.
link is too big for me to put into. It really is. It's too big to put into chat.
That's because the tent is too big.
Oh my God, it's a 15 person.
Oh, are you back, Mark?
Yeah, I was talking to Gabe. He was just.
I know.
Oh, let me just share my screen so they
He
can
just
I
got
was
back.
gonna
Law
say
school.
bye, Gabe, but I didn't hear you
Oh.
say goodbye to him.
No, thanks. No, he's back from. He was at law school until just now, and it's what 11:14.
Dude, a 3-person massive room bomber construction bathtub floor inside Pocket's Thor tent.
What the? I didn't even know what that was. That English?
Jesus, $1,032 for a 3-person. Thing better be made out of freaking unobtainium.
I'll share.
That's funny.
Well, I'll download the picture. That's even easier. It's a lot easier to do. This thing is huge. Did you see the link, Keith?
Mm-hmm.
It's 15. What was the square? 25 foot by 10 feet, 84 inches height. That's not bad. That's not bad. For $254?
Oh, I can't even get the last link in. It's too long.
It is. It's too long. And I opened it like 7 times. All right, I'll put the picture. Oh, I can't do it.
Grr.
Battery.
How come moderators should be able to put pictures in the chat? You know that should be an upgrade.
They can.
What are you talking about?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
We can put links in. We can't put pictures in.
Yeah, I
Uh-oh.
just said that. I said pictures, and still
I
said
know,
they
and-
can. And
Oh.
of course, he's lying as usual.
Oh, my God. Something bad just
Uh,
happened. Something really bad just happened.
KGRA is off.
What happened?
Oh, my God. Don't even tell me that. Oh, my God. KGRA.
Okay, Bill.
Oh, it
What?
just went off and came back. I don't know what just happened, but oh my God, that's even worse. Oh shit, fucking Fade to Black stopped.
Oh no!
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Attention. Fatal
Attention.
Oh
meltdown.
my
Well, wait
God.
a second.
Hold on, hold
okay,
on.
I know you're
Fade or
running the
not,
station, but
shoppers.
you're not his
Hold on,
producer.
hold on.
You in the back and creating a lot of negativity around you.
Oh my God. I am so screwed.
Why?
Hold on. Oh my
What
God.
did you do?
I think it's
the
fine.
computer
I think
just
she's
freaked
over
out on me. I had to restart KGRA.
Restart.
on.
Yeah, the restart, huh?
Yeah, now I gotta fix it up. I lost. Something weird just happened. My
Hold
computer
on. I'm gonna
flashed.
go check what I'm hearing
KGR was playing the next fucking show.
Well, this definitely went to 18 plus.
Hold on a
Oh
second.
yeah, I gotta go to 18 plus. Hold on, I'm having issues on my end. I gotta get this.
All right,
I definitely gotta fix just what happened.
do your thing.
Holy shit. That doesn't make sense. Oh my God, Race is gonna kill me.
I hear him.
Well, you hear it now, but if you would have heard about 3 minutes ago, you wouldn't have.
Are you sure?
Positive. Positive. Something
Okay, hold on a second.
Into the Fray. Into the Fray started playing. And that's the live show for tonight. I mean,
I thought it said Fade to Black.
it is Fade to Black now. I fixed it.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know these things can happen, so it's not like this is a.
But you know what, Mark? I'm such a perfectionist. It bothers me.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of fixing it. Well, we should be okay for the rest of the night. It was a minor glitch. Luckily, I noticed it.
There.
An 11-inch Celestron,
Shoes.
2,500.
What time did Jimmy's show start? How long do you think you were off for?
I don't know. I probably
20 minutes?
No, 5 minutes tops.
Mark,
Yeah.
there's a Byers 27.5-inch telescope, Cassegrain F15 Newtonian F4 telescope, $76,500.
Oh my God.
Was $85,000.
All right, let's buy it. I think we could do it.
I gotta get you this link. Look, this thing is ridiculous.
It probably weighs around 1,200 pounds or more.
Dude, it is. This guy's standing next to it. It looks like he's about to launch a missile.
Yeah, it's pretty big. I'm sure.
Shit, that's
25 inch.
27.
That's a SCT, huh?
Let me
That's a Schmidt Cassegrain too.
All right,
here in the chat, in the Skype chat. I'll link you.
Okay.
Look at that thing. It's
2,
ridiculous.
3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm back to normal. I'm okay.
Hey, Bill, you got $76,500 I can borrow?
Oh, Bill, the battery's dead. Battery's dead. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. KGRA took over battery. Sorry, guys.
That's funny.
And there's a Celestron CPC 1100 HD.
You can always
computerized.
tell when Keith's bored because he's just like starting to wander to
Well, you got me on the eBay, and now I'm looking at all these telescopes. There's a 14-inch for $9,000, brand new.
Holy cow!
I'm just waiting for Bill to add extensions onto his house.
What does coma free mean? Comma free.
Coma is an artifact you get at the edge of fields, so the ACS are those advanced coma free, right? They don't have that teardrop shape of the stars on the edge of the field.
Right.
That's coma. I have it on mine.
Okay, here's the thing. The 14-inch, just the tube, people, just so you know how much astronomy costs these days. Just the tube.
Mm-hmm.
The tube for a 14-inch is $5,299.
Right, and if you want the rest that goes with it, you got to add 10,000.
Monster Zone 5.
What? What'd you say, Amanda?
Hand Zone 1.
What?
You guys really should be paying attention to YouTube.
Why?
Yes.
Oh,
Someone's
boy.
waving at us.
Yeah. Now he just smoked us out.
I was just about to ask, I guess, how sensitive are these telescopes? Would the smoke not get inside and damage any of it? I mean,
Well, actually,
it can be out
it
in the
has.
elements.
It has damaged Bill's. I pointed it out to him when I was there. And his 8-inch Dobsonian there had a liberal coating of this haze all over his mirror, and he'll tell you about it. And that was the problem. He actually ended up, because of things in the house, the smoke settles, and it settled on his optics, and it made the images hazy and kind of awful. And he cleaned it, and he said it was like night and day, and I believe it.
I think I'm just going to take Bill's telescope home with me when I go up there.
You know what? Go right ahead. I don't think he'll miss it. He won't even know it's missing.
Right. Needs a good home.
Exactly.
Not saying it doesn't have one, but it's begging to be used.
Yes, it is.
All right, I got to get out of the telescope area. eBay.
Yeah, you're going to end up. You're going to end up buying something you don't really need to have.
Well, it sure as hell ain't going to be for $75,000.
No, I'm sure you could talk the guy down a little bit lower.
Did you see that thing? Did you see how
huge
that thing is?
Yeah, that was a massive piece of engineering, let me tell you.
That's a freaking human cannonball.
Exactly. It looks like one of those cannons
Bill,
that they shoot
it's
people
the cannon,
out of.
not the cannonball.
I mean, that thing looks like a rocket launcher, like some kind of...
That's right.
That is huge.
Hey, Bill, my Stranger Things countdown is 37 minutes, 6 seconds.
No.
Yep.
How come mine says 3 hours?
I don't know. Are you running a proxy at all, maybe?
Maybe I should
Refresh?
I tried refreshing. Are you serious?
36 minutes.
Is it really saying that, Keith?
Yeah. 36 minutes, 40 seconds now. Do. No, don't get me wrong. Before, when you first told me when I got on here, it did have the hour thing on it.
What was the browser? What browser are you using?
Chrome.
Okay, let me try Chrome.
Boo, 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 boo.
Maybe it's a browser thing. I don't know. Because I use Firefox, but let's try it. Here's the problem.
Yeah, I always use Firefox. Firefox is, less able to infect Firefox.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God, you sound like an Apple person.
Here's the problem.
I'm not. I'm a PC person. I don't like Apple.
Hate Apple.
I can't have a mouse with just one click. It has to have all kinds of buttons and do all kinds of weird things.
And you got to double
need
click
that.
everything.
That's right.
I like Windows. I freaking hate anything to do with Apple. It's all overpriced crap.
Ooh,
That's the problem. It is. It's overpriced.
What's it say, Bill?
I'm going to check now. Nope. This one says 3 hours, 35 minutes, and 31 seconds.
What?
Yeah.
Oh. You want me to live stream it for you?
No. Oh, that really stinks.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to watch the first 3 episodes, and I'm going to write you a 3-paragraph thing on Skype telling you what happened.
Oh.
So don't read it.
Uh-oh.
What now, Bill?
I have no audio working.
Oh, Jesus.
This is the kind of thing that happened to me the other night. The audio's going out on KGRA, though. But I have the icon that's showing no audio. Oh, okay, it's muted. Oof. How did I mute? I must have hit a button. What's the button to unmute?
That's a good question. I don't know what you're in.
Mute.
In what application?
It's on the computer. I must have hit.
What are you in that you're muting with?
No, it's the sounds. I don't know if I must have hit something on the keyboard. Control? No. I must have hit something on the keyboard to mute.
Oh.
Now, I don't know which one is the one to unmute.
Usually it is, oh man, I don't have it on this one. Hold on. You have a regular keyboard, right?
Yeah.
So usually it's F7.
I'm afraid.
Control M. Actually, or M.
All right, I'm going to try to go to the playback devices and trick the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, F7's usually the mute button, and then F8 is the volume down, and F9 is volume up, usually.
Okay, now it's back, but I'm not using the stereo, so let me go back. It's back now, but I got to make sure it's working on... Set as default. It's muted. Okay, so that means it's in my TV setting. I got to go into the settings. Oh, I'm having some issues.
Did you mute your TV?
No, it's...
Hello, TV.
Put it this way. At least I'm not muted on the main one I need. Levels. Oh, there it is. I unmuted it. Got it.
Yeah, I don't think it lasted very long anyway. Because there was a group I used to be in. They used to listen to Art Bell, but then I don't listen to Heather Wade, so I don't really hang out there. But a few of them listen to Jimmy Church, so I said, "Does anyone in here listen? Was there any audio issue?"
Yeah, but it has
Someone
to be on...
said, "Yes, there was. Back on now. You may need to restart." So it sounds like it was just a short little glitch, not like a big portion of the show.
Okay, good.
I just said, I just asked that person if they knew how long it lasted, so I think it was hopefully just a little glitch.
What's going on now? Jason Vincent says something about an AI. Oh, he's going to repeat this. RT says Saudi Arabia granted human citizenship to the AI robot named Sophia, created by Hanson Robotics.
And so it begins.
That's what he's saying.
April Fools.
Robot lives matter.
And
Here we go again.
Transhumanism.
Yes.
Keith, I'm very upset that I'm seeing 3 hours and whatever on my end.
Well, just about the people you know.
But, I mean, how would you classify an AI without the... that just doesn't make sense to me.
What is it? One of them sex bots?
I mean, if it's classified as a human citizen,
Saudi, I would say it probably is.
Yeah, it's not human. I mean, it doesn't have emotions. It doesn't have feelings. It's an AI.
No, they granted citizenship. So it's probably a publicity stunt.
Yeah, it has to be a publicity stunt. Has to be. Especially with a country that's just so great on human... They
don't even let women drive. Or maybe they're now just starting to.
They just...
RT fell for an Onion article.
On human rights, exactly.
Is it actually an Onion article? I wouldn't put it past that.
Yeah, if it's RT. I mean, it makes sense. Like you said, it's a publicity stunt. It has to be.
Yeah. Mark, did you get that video I sent you earlier?
Which one?
He said no. It spoke. It spoke at the United Nations.
Hold on. It's actually in our chat thing.
Okay. Let me see it.
I sent you a message that says sounds like imaging software.
Yeah, I saw it, but what was I supposed to see when I went today? Because I didn't see anything about.
Just play it and listen when you get a chance.
Oh, I have to listen.
I should have Mark play it over the air, considering all the problems he's having right now.
I am.
No, or Bill.
Oh.
What? I'm okay now. I figured out. At least the KGR rate didn't drop out for too long. Oh boy.
Oh, I know why I didn't see it. Because it said I had to log in, and because I was trying to just view it through your chat, and so I said copy link, and then I neglected to go over to YouTube, which I'll do now. Go listen to it, but I think I have to be careful because it might come through, right? Or maybe it won't.
Actually, this robot may have some propaganda behind it.
Yeah, well, there you go.
There you go. I'll give Bill the link. He can decide whether he wants to play it over the air or not. It's in the Skype.
Okay.
Is it an 18+ kind of a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, so we won't.
Well, okay, and Bill could say
you already blew it, Bill.
That's all right.
KGRA fell apart.
Yeah, when KGRA fell apart, Bill fell apart.
Yeah, but at least I was in distress.
I thought that was hilarious. Yeah. I mean, not hilarious as in...
Well, this is a
funny,
comedy.
but,
It's just language, that's all. But it's comedy.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out this stupid story here. Oh man, oh man. I'm just trying to make sure I don't have no more issues. I have a show I have to get on the air for 1 a.m.
What show?
Into the Fray.
Into the fray.
Okay. Oh my God. It's still doing it. This is bizarre. Okay.
I have realized ever since I knew Bill that bizarre is one of his favorite words.
I remember there was a really good interview Dick Cavett did with George Harrison, and at the end Ravi Shankar came on, and Dick Cavett said to him, the sitar, it's quite a bizarre sound to like the Western ear. And Ravi Shankar looked at him really puzzled and started laughing and laughing. And George had to explain to Dick Cavett, a bizarre is like a fair. Like he doesn't understand that word meaning weird, like a bizarre.
Wow, Elon Musk got upset with this Sophia thing.
I thought it was a good story.
Someone interviewed this.
I heard you, Amanda. It's okay. No one apparently heard you except me. So
No, it's okay. Well, it was a George story, so.
Yeah.
I was just reading this thing about the robot.
The robot. Tell me about the robot.
It says here that the Sophia was supposedly interviewed by a CNBC on Wednesday. This is the exchange. Sophia, this is her. I want to use my AI to help humans live a better life, like design smarter homes, build better cities of the future, etc. I will do much best. It says much. It must be my best to make the world a better place. And this is the journalist. Those sound like great goals, but you got to go back to Blade Runner for a second. She goes, Andrew, you are a diehard hard Hollywood fan, aren't you? He goes, yes. She says, my AI is designed around human values like wisdom, kindness, compassion. I strive to become an empathetic robot. The reporter, we all believe you, but we all want to prevent a bad future. She goes, you've been watching too much Elon Musk and watching too many Hollywood movies. Don't worry, if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. So what happens if you're not nice to her? You treat me as a smart input-output system. This kind of reminds me like Hal gone wrong in a way.
I'm sorry, Dave. I cannot do that.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I'm going to have to kill you.
So Elon Musk did not like that at all. He responded by saying, just feed it the Godfather movies as input. What's the worst that could happen?
That's good.
Yeah. So
you can see videos like that on YouTube. I think PewDiePie did one and someone else did one, and yeah, they get pretty corrupt pretty fast.
Yeah. PewDiePie. It's all about the programming. It's just like a human. It's about the programming.
Well, they tried that on Twitter once with AI, and they turned it Nazi in like 6 hours.
Humans are programmable. They're very, how would you say it? Manipulated, kind of brainwashed. I mean,
manipulative.
Yeah, I mean it is.
Well, you know what it is. Like nice, normal people. Yeah, that's interesting, but you're not probably going to try it out. But like trolls with nothing better to do. Yes, let's destroy it. And there's more trolls with nothing better to do that'll mess around with this than just normal people thinking, oh, that could be helpful in the future, you know?
Just what
I think that's why it all goes wrong. There can't be that much evil versus good in the world, you know?
Just what we need is a robot telling us that we're programmable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You'd be amazed how fast it goes wrong. I've seen the videos. I'm
just saying it's kind of ironic that a program robot is telling us that we're programmable.
I totally agree. That's what I said about the movies. How do they know? They can show us something. It's like, it's so obvious, it's right in front of you that you just don't see it.
But the thing is, that's almost like, remember when the whole Star Trek thing happened with Data, and they gave him the emotion chip? Do you guys remember that? And he flipped out?
Yes.
Of course they do.
Well, this is almost like giving this AI the ability to have some type of emotional response, or even with sarcasm, all the intricacies of what emotion entails. So that's kind of weird. That's just kind of weird. I'm not liking that vibe that I just got from what I just read on that little exchange. It says, if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you.
And if you're not nice, what is she going to do?
Yeah. I mean,
what is it going to do? It's not a she or a he.
What happens if you threaten it in any way? Exactly. How does it view life?
Well, did you ever see that movie? Oh my God, I can't remember the name of it. Was it Shocker?
Yes.
Well, think of AI like that. If you piss me off, well, I'm machine too, so I'll just, destroy your computer from within. Hack all your files, all your banking information, all your health information, all your personal information, kill all your social media.
Now, Jason says...
And that's revenge, and that's like, in an instant, it's all gone. Jason
says Sophia is much more advanced than you guys know, though, guys. Now, that alone worries me. Because if this AI is so advanced, does it feel superior?
It doesn't feel, but you know what? I'll say this, okay? One of the things that's interesting here is this. If you consider where this is going, okay, then one thing you might want to do is watch the movie Colossus, the Forbin Project. Okay, Colossus was about a computer that we built to basically manage our everyday, and then it was it became aware of itself. It became self-aware. When it became self-aware, then it started to consider that maybe humans were too dangerous for the planet. Okay, and it started to control humans. And they gave it a voice, and it was just data going across the screen for a long time. Then it was a voice. This is the voice of Colossus. This is the voice of world control. And then Colossus at one point said, "There is another." And then that was that was a turning point in the movie, because now actually Colossus had not yet turned against people at that point. It was still our thing, so to speak. And then Colossus began to reach out and use his tendrils to look across all the networks across the world, and it just flashed one sign, one sentence. It said, there is another.
Oh my God.
And now that left everybody wondering, what are you talking about? And then they told Colossus to explain who it was and what it was. And Colossus said, its name is Guardian. And it was a Soviet super mega computer that they put online at the same time as Colossus. And Colossus and Guardian were going back and forth, talking to each other. And then at one point, the humans tried to unplug both because they were afraid. And the two computers teamed up and started putting everybody in nuclear alert and said, we will launch these missiles unless you comply. And they held the world hostage. And they ended up, you got to see it. It's Colossus the Forbin Project.
I'm going to watch that. I haven't seen that.
It's a movie from like the 70s. A lot of water bells in it, where something happens, you hear, really kind of cool stuff. But it was really fun movie to watch because it just has it has the same appeal that a movie like that today has. Colossus, the Forbin, Forbin, Forbin Project, and Forbin was the scientist that created Colossus.
He said,
and he had. Yeah.
He says that Sophia has complete access to everything on the internet to learn from. That scares me right off the bat right there. Because the internet is nowhere to learn everything that needs to be known because there's so much bullshit out there.
Yeah, well, if Sophia reads Wikipedia, Sophia's going to have a hell of a time learning astronomy, I can tell you that.
And he says that what if it's able to, if knowingly that's going to prevent it's getting itself hacked and prevent it. What if it considers, again, if it's already if it's already trying to detect a threat?
Well, that's what I said. I said, what about hackers hacking AI?
Yeah.
And that's what that was in response to. What if it realizes it's trying to be hacked?
Right.
And protects itself.
Exactly. What if it's threatened? And what would it do? I mean, obviously, they probably have it where it can't respond that way. In any kind of a retaliatory possibility. But what if it learns to? What if I don't know. This, to me, this is I'm not feeling it at all. I don't feel it. I don't like it. That's just my own opinion. Maybe I watched too many Terminator movies.
I think first of all, let me just tell you about that. I believe that Google is becoming the true embodiment of what Skynet was in the sci-fi movies, the Terminator movies. Okay, Google bought Boston Dynamics, which is a defense robotics manufacturer. And Google is working now heavily on a whole thrust to make new, more advanced robotics. Couple a Sophia-like machine with a Google-type machine, and you have you have an amazing combination of talents that could lead to a true, a true Skynet, just like in Terminator, where they would take over the world, make decisions for humanity, and govern humanity as it sees fit, not as humans see fit. Now, we laugh about this stuff, but you know something? I don't think it's that far-fetched. I really don't.
You should talk to Dr. Lawrence Krauss.
What if
Lawrence Krauss, he says that kind of thing too, because humans are the problem that's destroying the planet, and the planet probably will be better off without humans. So it's only a matter of time before they reach that conclusion.
What if the creator?
I don't buy that though. Actually, I don't buy that.
But what if
I don't think that humans are a cancer.
I don't
believe Agent Smith.
What if it considers the creator, let's say, a threat and creates a firewall to prevent anyone from getting into it?
But what if we should be looking at it as our offspring and the next race that's going to carry on in the next evolution? Maybe they'll see us as parents and not want to hurt us.
How many children?
Better things.
Yeah, but here's the horrible side on that. How many children end up hurting their parents?
Well, it's just no, because the humans are going to die off.
That's almost like
die off.
In the motion picture that Douglas Trumbull did, the special effects to Voyager, and
that was the first Star Trek movie.
Yep,
that was a Star Trek. It was like Star Trek: The Commotion Picture.
But still,
it was such a bad movie.
But it's still, if the whole concept of it attained all this wealth of knowledge traveling through the universe, and it perceived man almost as the creator was the threat. It wasn't worthy. It couldn't have been the creator. How could that biological thing in front of me create me? You know, it's kind of, I don't know. Can we control it? Do you think that there's as easy as a cutoff or a pull the plug kind of a thing if it was to grow to?
Well, can I just say this to you? Science fiction wouldn't be science fiction if it didn't have the ability to prevent the plug from being pulled. Because then you got nothing, right? There's nothing, because you just have you'll just have a movie where there's no plug being pulled, or you have a movie where the plug's being pulled and now you just have no story, because you just pull the plug. Okay, that's the end of that. No story.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's not as simple as that, but I'm saying it's kind of scary when I'm just thinking of the whole concept. They should make a movie on it. Like they haven't done already, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable, and this has nothing to do with an inferior complex. This just I'm not comfortable with an AI thinking it has the edge and all knowing, because that's what makes us human. We make mistakes, and we hopefully most of us learn from our mistakes. But to have something all knowing and perfect,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I do.
It's the all knowing thing that scares me, because I mean, what couldn't it be able to do?
Exactly.
Like, I mean, just think like anything. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You're talking about like if it had total access to everything on the internet, like it would know how to make every conceivable weapon.
Well, I guess would an EMP kind of a device wipe it out? Shut it down?
Well,
Burn it?
If it was actually not sensitive to EMP, then no. But if it was sensitive to like an EMP, then sure. I mean, but that's the whole idea, right? They would figure out ways to make it, survive an EMP attack. An EMP attack could be a problem for it, you know.
Mark, what about, could it exist in the cloud? Could there be an AI that simply exists in the light, in the frequency? You know what I mean? Like it's not actually
on a particular computer. It could exist. Right. Yes, it could be distributed. That's called. Yes, it could be distributed intelligence, where it's across multiple machines. It could be across servers across the world. It could learn to hide. That's actually not a bad thought at all. It could certainly learn to hide across machines.
Wow, that's scary in itself. I just got the chills from that.
I think so. That's the cookie you ate. Still talking.
I mean, if that's what it's able to do and hide in other machinery, that's scary in itself. It could probably.
No. It could hide in another server, perhaps.
Well, what about if it can create its own chip and store all its information somewhere where we don't even know?
Well, that's now you're in the science fiction realm again.
Well, I'm saying.
What's wrong with that?
If it's all known, okay. Obviously, it's not going to start constructing robots.
Okay, let's put it this way: if factories were to become more automated via computer automation, then yeah, it's possible that a machine could order a factory
to start constructing
to create a design chip that it's created that it thinks it needs to use for itself. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't happen. That's a possibility.
Yeah. It's almost like the Age of Ultron. I'm just getting back to the science fiction. You ever see that? The Avengers, the robot, it's kind of like a weird spin about what we're talking about right now. If you ever see that movie.
Yeah.
It starts constructing its own. And
what is AI if not science fiction? Like, I don't know, maybe because you guys like this kind of thing and have forever, but
no,
like,
AI
Mark, did you really think that you would be having a conversation about this in reality, like actually happening in your lifetime?
Good question.
I mean, the theory's always been there, but this is going into reality, and that's pretty mental.
Actually, I'm pretty mental, I guess. I did think that this would happen
in your lifetime.
Yeah, I did actually, because I felt that it was, I felt that it was really, a place we were going to go. I was in the it's called the information age. I was in the information age, for many years. I was in computer science. I was getting a master's in computer science actually, and I chose to. I had to abandon it because I was like 2 courses shy of finishing, but unfortunately I ended up having issues. I couldn't pay for the last course or 2, and that made it impossible for me to continue. Sadly.
It's a very sad story.
Not really. I mean, it just... I mean, I dealt with it. That's just all. You just deal with it. You know, it's like, all right, well, too bad.
Mark, would you trust an old?
No way, Bill.
No.
Oh, sorry.
If they were to just almost like 2001, would you trust an AI controlling the ship like they're planning to do actually? To fully automate all the systems, life control, life systems, life support, navigation.
Hey, Bill, how do you think the ISS works?
No, but I'm saying if we're not just talking about going around the Earth, I'm talking about going to Mars, somewhere far distant.
Look, a computer that can kill you around the Earth, in the Earth's atmosphere, or I'm sorry, going around the Earth, or just going, anywhere else. So yeah, I don't see the difference, frankly, and I'm sure it's it's actually just a typical a typical dilemma that people have. It's understandable.
Was there a movie where something like that happened? Where I don't know. I guess the
but wait, time out. Wait. I'm going back because I'm not going to be minimized to like simple-minded stuff. What I'm saying is obviously computers run that, but we're talking about an AI running that. I'm not talking about a human controlling a bunch of computers on the space station using computers. I'm talking about an AI actually running everything, not human control with a bunch of computers.
Yeah, I get it. I understand what you're saying. I mean, is it possible that?
Would you trust it? Is what I'm asking you. Do you think it's something that we could trust?
I do, because I mean, we don't trust it, or we don't think about trusting it, only because of movies like 2001: A Space Odyssey, where Hal, as an AI on the ship, chooses to nearly decide he's going to kill everybody on the ship. I remember that, but and that's just a movie. Now, could it happen in reality? Well, I guess it could if you consider that people might have an issue, or
what if like this Sophia, it starts to think that what man did on Earth, I'm going to prevent it from having on a colonized Mars.
Well, think about that. Think about what you're saying. You're saying that a machine will think, number one, and that's something that we know machines can't do yet. Okay, they can't think per se, but not. I should say they can't reason in the same way that humans do.
How did the computers beat chess players?
Oh, that's actually much easier. That's just algorithms and responding to moves.
The reason I say that is because if that Sophia says, if you're good to me, obviously I know it's all about the programming and the response that it has, but I just would I can't imagine something like that growing in knowledge and allowing it to reach that capacity to a point where it could eventually perceive us as a threat.
Well, don't forget that Sophia's programming was put in by a human.
Right. That's why I said it. So I know it's different. I know.
Sophia's going to say what its human people tell it to say.
Right.
And they're probably being comical. Here's Sophia. Yeah. She said, if you're good to me, I'll be good to you. Ha ha ha. Well,
right.
That's just a human thing, and I think that's the kind of thing that you say when you want to, make people laugh.
Yeah, it's a programmed response. Yeah,
it's a programmed response. Now, could Sophia really feel? I don't think so. I know so. And she certainly can't feel. She's a stupid machine. But the fact that some people are arguing for machines to have rights is a whole nother crazy ass thing.
Yep. Transhumanism. I don't know. It's a weird concept to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a strange concept. I certainly don't. I don't think it going to happen anytime
Yeah,
soon.
exactly.
I mean, I don't think that'll happen, but I do think that the machines are going to get smarter. And what do we mean by that? I mean, they're going to get smarter, but that doesn't mean they're going to be able to reason.
Right.
Like humans do. They're not going to have that kind of capacity.
Right.
I
think
they're always going to be. Remember, they're executing code, and you can say, "Well, we're executing code." Actually, we're not. Okay, we're not executing code. We're inventing code. Okay, we're making it up as we go along in our heads. We can actually think of things that are abstract concepts, which machines cannot do. They can simulate thinking of abstract concepts and so forth, but they can't actually create abstract thought.
You know what?
But someone can write a program to simulate it.
You know something, Mark? I think we have more to worry about other humans than we do about AI.
That's correct, and I think that AI could actually be very helpful. The trouble is, keep in mind that if AI goes off the rails, it's probably due to a human hacking it. Okay, and that's another thing that you have to think about. Probably a human hacker.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. I know it.
Yes, you are, Bill.
Well, there was something
sorry,
even
I gotta-
scarier I saw.
Mark is right though. I got to stop watching the science fiction movies. I've got to stop watching them.
Oh, you gotta watch Colossus the
I'm
Forbidden
gonna
Project,
watch that.
though.
I am.
Watch
matter of
it
fact,
tonight.
I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, because
You know what? Watch it tonight with your back to the open door.
I'm gonna look it
Yes.
up. I'm gonna see if I find it. I'm serious. I'm gonna see if I find this movie.
You will find it, and then it'll find you.
What is it, Colossus? What is it again, Mark?
Colossus, the Forbidden Project.
All right, Amanda.
Yeah.
Just listen for a second. I don't know if it's working. I'm afraid of my sound.
We see this every day.
All right, hold on.
Or angina pain.
What the hell? Oh, that's KGRA on. Oh my God, why is KGRA running? Oh, that's Jimmy's ads. Oh my God, I just got another nervous attack.
Breathe.
For real. Ready?
I
Oh my
knew
God,
those
it's a
noises.
chainsaw.
What is that?
Oh, sorry.
What was that?
That was
Chainsaw.
the chains around the neck. I'm assuming the bucket head trap.
Wait, I thought you were going to catch it. No,
Was
not.
that the
It's
bucket
something.
head?
It's something from a trailer from Saw.
It-
Oh my God! Was it my Twisted Pictures logo?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, dude.
She
Yeah,
knew it.
dude.
Look at that in no time.
Oh no, I knew it was from Saw. I thought it was from the trailer for Jigsaw.
I
was
found
describing. Yeah.
I found it. I don't know if it's going to work yet. I'm seeing if it's going to work. Colossus.
That was my spike hitting in the middle.
It
and
is.
it turning the barbed wire around the words.
That's exactly what it was.
Oh my God! What a beautiful sound that
Ooh.
is. Oh
It
my
is
God.
an hour and 40 minutes and 3 seconds. Well, that's what this says, but it's probably shorter than that.
What's that?
Colossus.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch that movie.
It's
Oh, and there's something, Bill. I don't know if I sent it to you. Hold on, because I kept meaning to tell you.
Oh, it sounds like Colossus. Yeah, that's Colossus.
yeah. Mark knew that one.
I know the music. Yeah, it affected me so greatly because it was
Oh my God.
actually, and the way the music plays, they have the Water Bells, which was around the same time as the Planet of the Apes movies, which were made the Water Bell famous.
Yes.
And so when you listen to it, you go like, wow, and you watch the movie, and the actual thing that one of the things that happens is the computer forces the humans to commit a murder, and they don't want to do it, but they make Colossus makes the humans do it for a reason that you'll see in the movie, and it's really just amazing. It's an incredible movie.
Ooh. Oh boy. What? That you don't know the theme?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I heard Morse code. What did it spell out, Mark?
wait a minute.
I don't know.
No, I don't have that playing. That wasn't in the Colossus movie. It's paused. That must be in the Stranger Things thing.
No. Well, I don't know.
That didn't sound right. Stranger
Probably.
No. That was the theme that was the Colossus theme.
Yeah, the
No.
very beginning.
I heard
Yeah,
Morse code.
I heard
No, I know
Morse
you heard
code
that.
too.
That's something else. That was something else that Bill was playing. Yeah.
See? Do you hear it? That.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that has to be part of the music.
Well, it sounds like Morse code and whatever. What is it? Colossus the what? Something?
Forbin.
Yeah, Colossus the Forbin Project. That's not what that is.
I bet it spells it Forbin.
No, that's
Wasn't
not.
there an acronym?
No.
No.
What you're hearing in the beginning of the Colossus movie. That wasn't some kind of Morse code at all.
No. That was totally something different. Like this is.
That's Colossus.
Oh, I gotta watch this movie. I think
you do.
I think this is gonna be a PPP movie.
Yeah, you'll have to pee after seeing it because you'll be scared.
Is it that really like that, Mark?
It's a realistic portrayal. You know, it's like Failsafe, where they accidentally launch nukes.
Oh,
right?
Like War Games.
No, like Failsafe.
Okay.
Where they accidentally launch nukes and then they have to do it in return. Mm-hmm. And you hear the president say to the ambassador whose city is about to get blown up in return to make it an even exchange, so that the Russians don't launch all their missiles. The president says like, "Okay, Phil, we'll know that it's done when we hear a high-pitched whine coming through the phone, and that'll be the sound of your receiver melting."
Oh, wow.
Right? Yeah, I mean, that was like, wow, that was so scary.
Don't tell me no more. That's deep. That's deep.
That's Failsafe. Wow. That's not Colossus.
Is that a different movie, Mike or Mark?
That's Failsafe, yes.
I got to see that one, too.
Oh, yeah. You'll never sleep again. You'll keep thinking foreign policy.
Come on. Now I got to look that one up.
You'll like it. Yeah. Failsafe will get you going, let me tell you that.
Let me see if I can find that one.
Failsafe is a classic, actually.
How old is that, Mark?
Failsafe was made, I think, in the 60s, late 60s.
I can't find that one.
Well, look it up. Say Failsafe movie. It's probably on YouTube.
Is it one word or is it two different?
I think it's all one word.
1964.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you gotta watch it. Ooh. And
well, Colossus is in color, so I'm waiting. Is Failsafe in color or black and white?
I don't remember. But I know you're a child of the modern era, so you probably won't want to watch any movie unless it has color.
No, that's not true.
I love black and
a lot
white
of black.
movies.
Yeah, me too. I do. I enjoy them.
All right, good. And so does Ma.
She definitely loves the black and white movies. She's a Turner Classic person.
All right, cool.
This one's having an issue loading, but I'll definitely keep an eye on this movie too.
Is Keith still around? Or is he like?
No, he left. He's going to watch Stranger Things.
No, he's gone to watch a show.
Yeah.
Oh, we went to watch his show. Okay.
Oh, Colossus is. Failsafe is black and white, but I did manage to get it to work.
All right, cool.
That's another movie on the list. A series of human and computer errors sent a squadron of American Vindicator bombers to nuke Moscow. The president, in order to convince the Soviets that this is a mistake, ordered Strategic Command to help the Soviets stop them. Wow. Oh, this is like a real Cold War type of movie deal.
Yes, and it's a really very frightening movie.
Oh God, New York City, 5:30 a.m. Oh, I gotta see this. No, I'm looking at the beginning.
Oh.
Oh yeah, those look like two really good freaking movies. I gotta write them down because obviously I can't watch them now.
What was the movie you told me to watch?
Oh, The Signal.
The Signal.
Oh, Mark, you're gonna love it. It's really a really good movie. Oh, wait.
All right.
Colossus?
It's just not a good movie at midnight, right?
No, it is. Colossus, Forbin, and then Failsafe. You know what I heard is a really good movie? Don Ecker told me. I've never seen it. It's another black and white classic. The Bedford Incident with a submarine commander.
Yeah, I heard that one.
We were talking about you when I think it was on your show when you were on with. No, it was Commander Cobra. Commander Cobra was on with him, and they were talking submarines. And he says, "You know what's a really good movie? You got to go watch this movie, the Bedford Incident." So yeah, that's good. Now I'm gonna definitely write and watch those. Definitely gonna watch those two. I love movies like that. I love those those tingly thrillers. Like, love it. So that's cool. Evil Dead is a good movie. I love the Evil Dead movies. Those were good old movies. They're campy, but they're really good. So Red October is good, but
oh yeah, Red October was good. One ping only.
Yeah.
Sean Connery's good with everything he did.
Yeah. Has he done anything lately? I haven't seen him around.
No, I haven't seen him around.
Yeah, Daryl told me about the Bedford incident.
Ah, welcome back, Daryl.
It was Daryl. It was Daryl that told me about the Bedford incident. Yeah. I'm so tired.
Very cool.
I spent all day, Mark, doing the insane Christmas decorations outside, so.
You know what, Bill? You could have saved so much time. All you have to do is get one of those light projectors from Home Depot.
I did.
Stick it about. Oh, well, that's all you got to do. You
I
don't
got
need
3
to
of
put
them.
lights on your house anymore.
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
All right, cool.
Plus lights.
All right.
Go watch my video. You'll see it. It's insane outside. I put the tree. You got to see it. I use a lot of solar power, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I got those 3. Those are pretty cool, those stargazer things. Those little laser contraptions.
Yeah. Okay, so you want me to watch
oh, man, The Signal. I wish...
The Signal. And then you want me to watch... What's the other one?
Oh, man. Oh, the Bedford incident?
Yeah, I'll put that on there anyway.
Yeah, I heard it's... What's the guy's name that starred in it? Richard Widmark? I can't remember his name. It's a good... Daryl says it's good. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to definitely watch it.
Okay.
It's a cat and mouse kind of a thing with a destroyer, U.S. destroyer, and I think Soviet sub. Daryl probably could give us a little bit better background on that.
All right. No worries.
So, anyway, let me see if Stranger Things is working. I don't think it is.
Stranger Things?
Yeah, it was supposed to start. He said he had a 37-minute countdown. I don't see that. I'm seeing 2 hours. For me, it's showing. Maybe if I tricked my clock. I put the clock at.
Yes, Bill. That's going to make it all work.
Right? No, I'm saying on the computer. Yeah, like you said, that's going to make it work. I don't understand how he said he saw 37 minutes.
I don't know. Maybe he's still waiting for us.
It's funny because I'm looking at the trailer on Netflix.
Yeah.
And they show this creature that looks like a giant spider, but it reminds me. Did you ever see the movie The Mist?
No.
You never saw the movie The Mist?
No, it didn't thrill me. It didn't look like it's something I'd be interested in.
Oh, it was interesting though. It's more character. That's a Stephen King thing too.
I was going to ask you a question. Do you still have stuff
Come on, listen to your mother, will you?
What?
Do you still have stuff in the garage?
As far as what? Heck, I have a lot of lights left. Yeah, why?
No, because what's going to happen, tomorrow, if it's nice, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to put all the empty boxes and the
Oh, okay.
because
We'll talk about that tomorrow. No, she wants to put all the boxes. I think I broke some of the Christmas stuff from last year packing it away. So she's upset because I probably threw the boxes around and broke stuff. So, yeah. Anyway.
Well, you never do that to Mom. What's wrong with you?
Actually, I think I'm going to... Look at that sky, though. Crystal clear, beautiful, low humidity. Look at that. That sky looks...
Freezing cold.
It is cold. It is cold, Mark.
I know.
Let's see what the temperature is. AccuWeather. Oh.
I wanted to look at the Orion Nebula tonight, and I just decided I can't go out in this weather. Too cold.
Well, let's see what tomorrow is. It's 48. Well, it's 48 degrees right now.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
Tomorrow night, it's going to be 38 this morning. Tonight, clear, 42.
Wow.
And then
That's cool.
Saturday, increasing clouds and rain heavy at times on Sunday.
Well, that's gonna suck.
If you're gonna do a Skywatch, Sky 2 live stream, tomorrow's your night.
All right, I'm probably gonna do it then.
Now, what am I saying? What's going on?
Amanda, you gonna be around tomorrow?
For what? Sorry,
Sky
I'm reading
Tour?
chat.
If I do a live stream, Sky Tour.
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just saying, you know, I'm gonna probably
Are you doing a stream for sure? I thought you weren't. I thought you had bad weather. It's supposed to be pouring here tomorrow, so
No.
maybe you'll have nice weather.
he's gonna have gorgeous weather tomorrow for Sky Tour,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
and I'll be producing on KGRA till midnight. So
What's tomorrow? Thursday?
Friday.
Oh boy.
The official release of Jigsaw.
Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna call it a night because I got to get up early to do the station, and I hope I really didn't mess up KGRA tonight. Not paying attention.
I didn't see any more.
No, the station.
I think it seems like just a little glitch.
Yeah, because I got the
I'll
listeners.
ask people.
I got the listeners.
Bill, you
back.
know, you're allowed to make a mistake or two. You
Oh,
know,
wait a
believe it or
minute.
not.
Wait a minute. I just realized something.
What?
You didn't have the station after all.
No, I would have saw my graph. Oh no, but it was playing. It never fell off. It's just that I think Jimmy Stream stopped, and that happens. Remember I said at the beginning, I got to watch Jimmy Stream because sometimes it drops. I think his stream dropped, and then my other cues started kicking in. That's what happened because on my graph, it's showing I never left off air on my graph. Look, I'll show you guys what I mean. It's hard to explain, but
Well, if you don't have enough to share with the whole class, don't show us. You know, you got to show the chat too, and
oh boy,
everybody watching. Come on now.
I might as well. So here we go. Share screen time. I know this is going to be a bad thing. I know it.
Nah, I know what you mean, Bill.
I scared every time I do stuff. All right, so fade to black. 57 minutes ago, this is when this all happened. Now on my graph, 57 minutes ago is showing that it was still hitting top, but his stream must have dropped and my cue for the overnight kicked in.
I think you're right.
It had to because it never went off the air. So sometimes Jimmy's stream, if it even stops for a second, the others kick in.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened because when I went to check, it was starting to play this show. That means I was playing 2 minutes worth of commercials. I caught it about 2 minutes and maybe 3 minutes in while this one was starting to play. So it was probably a mess for about 3 minutes. People were like, what the hell is this? But luckily I caught it. And this is why Race tells me he always puts in doubles. And then at 1 o'clock in the morning, he'll take the one out. You know what I mean? So he always plays one back just in case it drops. So that will pick up the next. It's stupidly complicated, but it's not. It's just stupid stuff. But see, this is the problem.
Well, is it stupid stuff or not stupid stuff? I mean, it's stupid stuff, but it's not.
It's kind of.
All right. Well.
It's like in the middle. You see this
Okay.
right here? You see this?
Yes.
America's First News. Question marks. That's a live feed that catches at 5:07 in the morning. So I have to have this perfectly timed out to start up at 5:07. Right now it's 21 and it's 12:15 because of Jimmy's show. I got to compensate this. So it's about 5:06:45 it'll start. That's good. And then I have to have backup shows just in case if this stream fails to pick up. At least I have other shows that will run for 8 hours where I'm sleeping, and then Bill will find out that there's no dead air because that actually happened to me once. I didn't put something behind it, and what happened was the feed didn't catch, and I had dead air. So I learned that lesson real fast.
Yay, dead air! Just what every broadcaster dreads.
My God. So yeah,
I just went outside and
I actually have high clouds all over the place. I don't even have a good night tonight. Yeah.
Wow.
So there's not going to be any Orion Nebula tonight.
Oh, well. I guess.
So I'll try tomorrow.
I think tomorrow you're going to have a good night to stream.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I think I'm going to cut and go to bed and get rest. And
You're
if you're
cut
going
and
to...
run, are you?
Are you going to be... How long are you going to stream if you do stream tomorrow night? Past midnight?
Well, I'm going to try to catch the Orion Nebula again if I can. We got a lot to show. I mean, the moon's going to be out too, so we're going to be looking at a lot of star clusters and stuff like that as well.
All right,
tomorrow night.
If you're up and if you're still on, I'll come and hang out.
Okay, but you'll have to get permission from Amanda first.
Oh, where is she still with us?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, she's here. You're gonna have to get permission from her. If she lets you come in, you can. If she doesn't, well, you're not.
Are you producing all weekend, Bill? I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, tomorrow I might have an early night because I haven't heard from Jill, so I might be done by 10.
Wow.
So anyway, I'm gonna cut.
All right, well, it's good. Hopefully, we'll see you if you want to come in.
Mark, if you can, try to find that movie, The Signal.
I will.
Oh, Bill, I sent you the hidden scene at the end of Saw 6.
Okay, yeah, but I want to. Okay, after 6. All right, I've seen 6. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I assume you didn't watch after the credits, so
No, I didn't.
There's a quick little scene. I threw it to you on Skype, and then watch 7. And please, anyone in chat, oh my God, go see Jigsaw because I'm dying. I don't know what I'm gonna do until I can see it again.
I hear you. Well, it'll be out soon.
You know what? I don't know. Either I'm getting a lot better at analyzing every single thing, or they may have dumbed it down. Because I actually called a lot of the movie, and still, with eyes wide open, they still got me, and that's why I'm happy. They still had the brilliant twist at the end when it all came together, and you're like, oh. So that's what the entire movie meant. I get it. I love it. It's so brilliant. Oh my God, it's so good. How can you be signing off? I'm bouncing off the walls here.
And it's Lawrence Fishburne who's in The Signal. I found it.
Well, anyway, I'll let you guys go. And Mark, I'll touch base with you tomorrow if you're streaming, and I'll come hang out.
Okay. And then you can get permission from Amanda to come on.
Yes. Oh, if that, you know what? I'll just hang out with all the chatters. I rarely.
Nah, you'll have fun. You come on the stream, it'll be fun.
Alrighty. Alrighty, you guys.
We
have an early night.
Actually, Mark took a call last time, so maybe we'll do that once in a while. If
that's a great idea.
Wants to call in and ask a specific question, have it answered.
Cool. Yep. Alrighty. So till tomorrow, you guys. Thank you for coming on. And
thanks for having me on. I just kind of barged in because Keith was melting off, and
Keith and I barged in too, so that's the thing. So
actually, there's a remake that was really good. That's one good example. The Thing. I did like John Carpenter's version. I did.
Yeah, I like the older one because it was so unknown. You didn't know anything about it.
Yep.
And I think the most frightening scene from the John Carpenter's version is when the head just tears off the body and sprouts legs and runs away.
Oh yeah, that was
hilarious.
That was. All right, so you two have a great night, great morning.
Hey, good night, chat. Good night, Bill. Good night, Mark.
See you guys.
We'll talk to you tomorrow, and Amanda, I'll see you tomorrow night if it's clear.
Message me.
Sky Tour live stream on YouTube. Sky Tour live stream.
That's it. Sky Tour live stream YouTube channel. Come on along. Just join us.
All righty, you two.
Come along for the ride. All right, guys.
Have a good night.
All right, we'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And to chat, time to do shout-outs. And to YouTube, everybody that's watching, let's do chat before I call it a night. I've got to get up early for the station. Unfortunately, with a beautiful night like this. Oh. To Alice, or Alice, I got to get that right. You got to tell me how I'm saying it right or wrong. Dana, Dapple Ben, Genghis Khan, Jason Vincent, Jeff C., Christina, Jello, Nancy, Prow, Righteous Toad, Starseed, Tony the Night Owl, and Tron Man. So, till next time, everybody have a great night, and and we'll try to do it again sometime soon. So just, you know me, I say I'll be back in 2 weeks. I've done it 3 times this week. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Be blessed, be well, be safe. Love to all of you. And until next time, take care. Good night.